from the networking he did, the connections, and overall being a reliable person, because you have to be pretty reliable to partner with the government. So
do you have any of those
really
strengths in common with Jonathan?
I do think I'm a pretty opportunistic person. I take my chances.
And where are your interests?
I like computer science, so I like to program.
You ready to code now? We can sign you up.
To hear more and to help us introduce your high school, GED, work-ready, and college students to our CEOs, visit our website at realworldleaders.org. That's realworldleaders.org.
It all comes down to this.
And that will end it as the Artesia Bulldogs are going back to the state championship, back to back.
Welcome to Artesia Bulldog football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com.
Casadas takes the snap. He's going to pitch it, and Galindo is around the left side. He's got men out in front of him, and he is down the sideline to the 50, to the 40, cuts back inside, and that's going to be a touchdown. Artesia 5, touchdown.
Today, your 2-seed Bulldogs travel to Roswell to take on the 1-seed Coyotes of Roswell High for Big Blue and the NMAA State Championship. Bulldog football on KSVP AM and FM and at ksvptv.com is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia Historical Museum, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Big O Tires of Carlsbad, Carlsbad Ford, Coterra Energy, the City of Artesia Police Department, Devon Energy, Eddy County DWI, Edge Safety, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire of Artesia and Carlsbad, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, KFC, Incredible Printing, JS Ward, J&J Home Care, John and Nancy Yates, La Fonda, Pressure Services, Smile Expressions, Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Spur Energy Production, Sun Country Home and Gardens, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons, Western Bank, Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Candlewood Suites, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizza, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Trustmark Roofing, Richland Dodge, and Richland GM. Now, let the battle begin.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Good afternoon, and welcome to the state championship football action here, the pregame show on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. I'm Joby Hodling, and I'm joined every week by with Coach Jeremy Maupin, head coach of the Artesia Bulldogs. And Coach, what an exciting time for Bulldog athletics.
Yeah, man. It's we always say you practice during Thanksgiving week. It's the funnest week of the year, so it's a fun time.
Let's go back and talk a little bit. Hey there, Bulldog fans. Good afternoon, and welcome to the state championship football action here, the pregame show on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. I'm Joby Hodling, and I'm joined every week by with Coach Jeremy Maupin, head coach of the Artesia Bulldogs. And Coach, what an exciting time for Bulldog athletics.
Yeah, man. We always say you practice during Thanksgiving week. It's the funnest week of the year, so it's a fun time.
Let's go back and talk a little bit about last week, the semifinal game that gets you here today to the state championship game. And you know, one of the things that I said was you guys just hit everything. Great game against the Mayfield Trojans. Go ahead and give us a recap.
Yeah, I mean, it was really the game we wanted to play. We wanted to play better than we played against them last time. We knew that if we could get up, a couple scores on them, it gets them out of their rhythm and what they want to do, which is just pound the ball and keep the game close. And so our defense came out that first drive, the kind of the bend don't break motto, got a big stop on a fourth down, and then we scored in one play. And that just kind of got everything going, the stop. And then I think we ended up with 4 interceptions, which was huge because you want them to throw the ball. And just a whole team effort. Our special teams played well, except for they got us on an onside kick, kind of a little hideout play we used to run, honestly, here a little bit, and they got us on it. It was a really good play. But other than that, man, just really excited about all aspects of the game. And again, just to be playing our best football right now is where we want to be. So hopefully we get a little better this week.
Well, every week, I know that coaches and you guys are no different. You want to improve every single week. And like I said, Just seemed like a total game effort by everybody that was involved. So great game and great win.
Thank you.
So now you're here, you're in the state championship game, but talk about, I guess, a little bit about practice. You said it to start things off here. It's always great when you're getting to practice on Thanksgiving Day because that means you're still playing.
Yes, sir.
But just talk about that. It is a week where everybody's out of school. You have Thanksgiving, so families in, or big celebrations for the kids. How did practice go with all of that happening?
Yeah, it was really good week of practice. We got to go in the mornings, and so you get up kind of early, get going, and we started Monday with our kind of normal day, and every day went good. I thought we got a little better every day, and then on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, we came up even a little bit earlier and said we're going to hold them for an hour, and we had a really good, what we call our Wednesday practice, even though it's on Thursday, and we had that practice on Thursday morning, and just really thankful for these guys, and got to send them home, and then we get together on Friday night and do some things there. So it's just been a really fun week, and it's all when I played, this was semifinal week, so it was a little different, and we still went to school a couple of days, so it's been a little different. But now you talk about you practicing on Thanksgiving, that means you're playing the state championship game. So we're where we want to be, and hopefully we can play our best football on Saturday.
Yeah, when I played, it was the same.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving week was the semifinal week, and we went to school a couple of days. But, it's that way now. So state championship Saturday is upon us, football fans, Artesia Bulldog fans. Stay right here as we're going to have Coach Moppin back for the scout team of the Roswell Coyotes. And then at the top of the hour, 1 o'clock, we've got state championship action right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Go Bulldogs.
Smile. We've been with you for almost
Welcome back to the Artesia Bulldog pregame show. It's
nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Registration for the spring semester is on now at ENMU Roswell. A great career in healthcare, arts and sciences, or technical trades is waiting for you. Now's the time to skill up and get certified. Register today for spring 2025 classes and talk with an advisor. Log on to roswell.enmu.edu. ENMU Roswell, success starts here.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The Kubota L Series is the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance meshed attachments. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Are you looking for a fun challenge? Come try the new Ninja Cross System courses at the Artesia Aquatic Center. Open 3 days a week, these courses have something for everyone. If the easier course is a little too easy for you, you could try to become just the 5th person to complete the challenge course. And the best part is, there's no additional cost. You could get access to the courses with your normal membership or day pass. These courses are open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Sundays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Come make a splash at the Artesia Aquatic Center today. Go Bulldogs!
Coach, there's no doubt in my mind that you guys know these guys pretty well. You play them every year. Last year you played them just like normal in district play. Then you met them again in the state championship game. This year you play them just like normal in district play, and now you're back here for back-to-back state games against. All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here with Coach Maupin as we're going to talk about the Roswell Coyotes. Now, I'll say this, Coach, there's no doubt in my mind that you guys know these guys pretty well. You play them every year. Last year you played them just like normal in district play. Then you met them again in the state championship game. This year you play them just like normal in district play, and now you're back here for back-to-back state games against the Roswell Coyotes. So I'm going to let you kind of talk about each phase of their game and give us a scouting report. Let's start with their kicking game.
Yeah, I mean, last time they showed us a little something different than they had before, and they ended up getting a turnover in the kicking game, which was, something that we've worked on this week. We got to be able to go field some of those balls. The way they kick them, little bloop kicks, they do a lot like what we do. But really, it's just a bend, don't break motto with those guys. Their kicking game, they don't do a lot of special things. They put their best athletes out there. Zy Carrasco's their punter. They ran a fake with him last week. They haven't ran a fake against us with that punt, but they have in the previous years in JV games when he was their JV punter. So we're always kind of looking for him to do something there, and he's a really good athlete. But they really just want to kind of, hold on to the ball or make sure they don't make big mistakes, that they're not doing a lot of fancy things. And I think that's where last time we struggled a little bit with our PATs against them. We ran a couple fakes. We got called for a penalty, just some little things that we got to fix, and that ended up kind of being the difference in the game with some of those points, and it forced them to think they could go for 2 to get up 3 on us or some different things. So we got to make sure that we do well on the PATs, and we got to be able to make sure we get some stops on theirs. We were close to blocking a couple of theirs last time, so hopefully we can make a difference there.
All right, let's move over to their offense. I'm going to let you talk about their defense last, as you are offensive guru. Let's move over to their offense, and we got to see some things from them last time, but talk about what you guys are expecting from them this time offensively, and you can also speak to their size and speed.
Yeah, one senior on the offensive line, so those guys will be back next year, but pretty solid O-line. They do flip some guys, and so that kind of gives some things that they do away. And so we got to be able to kind of pick up on some of those things and call on our strengths and what we want to do. Their quarterback's Palomino, number 10. He's a really good athlete, one of the better athletes, baseball player, really good baseball player as well. So, you got to stop him. They throw the ball, probably about 40% of the time with him. It's a run. Toscano's the running back, 25, pretty good athlete. And then really what's intriguing about them is only about 48% of their scores come from their actual offense. And then the other 52% come from what we call their heavy package, which is where they bring a lot of those defensive guys in. Zy Carrasco comes to quarterback, and you have Lynn, which is Jeff Lynn's son, comes in, and Greathouse and Rutley and all those defensive linemen come over. Even Bolaños at linebacker comes over, and nobody's been able to stop it. And that's where they scored most of their points against us last time, was in that heavy package. They're doing some things a little different out of it. Palomino was going to receiver. Now he's playing the quarterback, and then Zy Carrasco's the running back. So there's quite a few things they do out of it. They'll shift personnel. They'll shift side to side. And that's the big thing you got to stop. And I think was a big focus of our practices this week is stopping that heavy package and figuring out some ways to get some negative plays in that, because it's been, when they've gone to overtime, which is 2 games, that's what they're using. When they're in the red zone, it's what they're using. So if you can stop that and limit that, and hopefully you can even keep them off the field by keeping them in 3rd and long situations and passing situations, then you can eliminate that altogether. So I think that's been a big focus from Coach Rod and the defense this week, and we've had a good week of practice with that.
All right, so now let's move over to their defense and what you guys anticipate. They know what we're going to, they hope to know what we're going to do, but what do you guys expect to see them in their front 7, their DBs? How do you expect to see them?
Yeah, Joe Fortuner took over, he's the athletic director at NMAA. He was a coach there for a long time, so he took over the defense this year. And so it's a lot different than we saw the last couple of years with Bolaños, but a lot of single high. They play a lot of man coverage with their corners. They'll back off, play some cover 3 at times, and so we've got to take advantage of those opportunities we get there. But really, when you talk about their defense, it starts with their defensive line. I mean, they have 3 guys that I think have already signed to play, college football. In Greathouse, number 8, and Lynn was the 71. He's changed his 33 now. And then in Rutley, who's number 40. And those guys, and really they have number 50 is the other guy. He's pretty good too.
Yeah.
And so that D-line's really good. And you have to kind of create some confusion. They're hard to run against. Not many teams have ran against them well. And so we got to figure out some ways to get there. On the outside, they have a backer named Keegan Nichols. He's a 2-3 year starter, really good kid, really good athlete, does a lot of things well, good tackler. And so we got to try to create some matchups away from him and some things there. And then probably the best player in the state, honestly, in 5A football is Zy Carrasco, playing safety. He's got to be leading the state in pick sixes. Had another one last week. He had an interception against us that we tackled him, but it was on our first drive. And so he just moves well. It looks like he's kind of just a center fielder, just getting to play wherever he wants, but he can come down to the box and mix it up. We thought we had a big screen play, and he's tackling us for a 2-yard gain. He's just a really instinctive, good football player. His brother played running back there a few years ago. And so we got to make sure that we kind of find him on the field and try to put him in some places that we can take advantage of some other matchups. So overall, just a really solid defense, good tacklers, aggressive kids, and we just got to take advantage of that.
All right, Bulldog fans, coming up here at 1 o'clock, game time, state championship. The Bulldogs road to number 33. We're here. Go Bulldogs.
Go to God and say, hey, I need to talk to you about. These are the things that are heavy up on my heart. And I want you to know that I'm thankful for how you respond to me. But then we also need to give him things. We need to give him the things that are causing us to be anxious, that are causing us to maybe worry or to be bothered by. And to be able to say, hey, I need your help on those things. And then to really search out the answer. And so this week, are we truly thankful for God? Are we thankful for all of the things that he does to us? I don't have to be anxious because of my relationship with Jesus. If you're struggling with that or anything else, please come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ.
Southeast New Mexico College offers a variety of associate degrees and certificates to help you pursue your educational goals. You'll find high-quality, affordable associate programs like business and nursing. Certificate programs like natural gas compression, welding, and industrial maintenance are offered to serve the common needs. Find your direction at SENMC. Navigate new pathways through higher learning at Southeast New Mexico College. Learn more at senmc.edu.
Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs!
Hey y'all, it's Holly from Nels Floral. Fall is here and we have a great selection of Halloween and fall floral arrangements and decor to get you in the autumn spirit and so much more. Come visit us at 712 West Dallas Avenue or online at nelsfloral.com or call us at 575-746-3775 today. Nels Floral, your hometown florist. It's great to be a Bulldog.
Artesia General Hospital has welcomed cardiologist Luther Weathers to the team. Dr. Weathers is board certified with a subspecialty in cardiovascular diseases. He treats patients with genetic heart defects, heart rhythm disorders, heart failure, coronary artery disease, chronic high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular diseases. Call 575-736-8270 to schedule your visit with Dr. Weathers in Artesia or visit artesiageneral.com/cardio appointment. Se habla Espanol.
Devon Energy is now hiring in the Permian Basin. As one of the country's largest independent producers of oil and natural gas, we have exciting opportunities for people with a variety of skills and experience. We're looking for people in the Artesia community who work with integrity, dedication, and innovation. Seize this opportunity for competitive pay and comprehensive benefits. Start your career with Devon Energy today. Apply at careers.devonenergy.com. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep. Go Bulldogs.
Once again, the best-selling truck in America for the 47th consecutive year is Ford F-150. Nobody sells more trucks than Ford, and nobody has a better selection of new and certified pre-owned Ford trucks than Artesia Ford Sales. Our inventory of Ford F-150 trucks has never been better. Plus, Artesia Ford has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned SUVs like Explorer and Expedition. Find out why Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford Sales today or visit artesiaford.com.
Welcome back to the Artesia Bulldog pregame show. It's now time to meet your Bulldog.
Isaac Zaris, number 10, senior quarterback.
Welcome back to the Artesia Bulldog pregame show. It's now time to meet your Bulldog.
Isaac Zaris, number 10, senior quarterback. My favorite NFL team is the Patriots. My favorite teacher is Ms. Barley. Favorite part about being a Bulldog is the traditions and it's just different here. And other sports I'm involved in is football and track.
My name is Grant Johnson. I'm a senior linebacker. I'm also involved in bowling and Nationals Honor Society. My favorite teachers are Miss Tutak and Miss Kirkpatrick. My favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is probably just the great program we have and consistently winning games, and then the supportive community we also have.
My name is Porter Hardman. I'm number 12. I'm a senior and I'm a wide receiver. I'm in the NHS club, the Rotary Club. I'm involved in football and track. My favorite teacher is Mr. Taylor and Miss Tutak. My favorite football team is the Patriots, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is our community around this place.
My name's Gael Reese. I'm number 13. I play defensive end. I'm involved in basically just football. That's about it. Favorite teacher is probably Mr. Taylor, and my favorite football team is probably the Kansas City Chiefs. And the favorite thing about being a Bulldog is probably the culture and the past that's been around here.
My name is Axel Hartley. I'm number 14. I'm a senior. I play DN. I'm involved in football. My favorite teacher is Miss Kirkpatrick and Mr. Taylor. My favorite football team is probably the Bills. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is traditions in the dog pile.
My name is Zach Wills, number 15, class of 2025. I play wide receiver. I'm involved in baseball, and I do motocross too. My favorite teacher is Miss Jimenez. My favorite football team is the Miami Dolphins. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the dog pile.
My name's Derek Warren. I'm number 16. I'm a quarterback. I'm in football, basketball, baseball, NHS, and my favorite teacher is Miss Burnett. My favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is all the traditions in the community.
Kale Hodling, number 17. I'm going to be a junior, and I play quarterback, and I do basketball, football, and track. My favorite teacher is Coach Wright, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is winning.
That's your Meet Your Bulldog segment for this week. Pre-game show continues right after this.
Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery in Artesia is the source for Bulldog fan gear, company gear, and gear for school spirit. Bulldog Pride specializes in embroidered logos for companies, sports, and school attire, and for special gifts. All embroidery at Bulldog Pride is done in-house and never outsourced. For more information, call 575-736-1701 or stop by Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery located in the Abo Shopping Center at 1028 South 13th Street in Artesia. Open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 5.
Find your path to a greater future with Eastern New Mexico University. If you're looking to take the next step in your higher education journey, both in person and online, Eastern New Mexico University is the place for you. ENMU is now accepting applications for spring 2025, so don't miss out on your opportunity to join more than 5,700 fellow Greyhounds on this exciting path to student success. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With a deep heritage in oil and gas, Abo Empire is focused on safe and effective energy development in New Mexico. We will continue to make strategic investments in this industry to promote the economic and environmental well-being of our company, our partners, and our communities. We are continuing the Yates tradition. From John Yates Jr., Cynthia Yates Price, and their families, we are your partners in the community and proud supporters of Artesia Bulldog and Lady Bulldog Sports.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about buying or selling a home in Artesia, visit with any of the agents at Lois Oliver Real Estate. We know Artesia, and we're ready to help you buy or sell or find local experts who can answer your questions. Lois Oliver Real Estate. We love it here. Find us at 210 South Roselawn or online at loisoliverrealestate.com.
Stephen, you've been drinking. Give me your keys.
Hand over the keys. It's the right choice. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
on the year. And again, this is Jeremy Maupin's 6th straight appearance in the 5A state championship game. Coach Maupin's first 2 were as head coach of Los Lunas, last 4 with the Artesia Bulldogs. And so, I mean, Artesia's coming in today. Powerful offense, 49 points a game, and the defense allowing 27 points a game. So you've got 2 really, really good teams, the way it should be, the way everybody kind of saw it going this year is Roswell coming in and meeting Artesia for the state championship.
And I was looking down. While you were talking, was you paying attention who won the toss?
No, I wasn't. No.
I was looking at texts. I was getting back from the studio, and I look up, and they're done. But you're exactly right. I mean, what a matchup. What a great game. It's going to be like last year, I think. It'll be a solid, hard-hitting, well-executed, which it should be because it's a state championship. Both of these teams have been building to this. And so they should play their best games of their lives right here tonight or today.
Yeah, keys to the game. Roswell's going to have to slow down Artesia's potent offense and their triple threat with Gazadas, Galindo, and Kahn, and then everybody else. I mean, you can't. I mean, Kahn has the most receptions this year, but he'll spread that ball around. And then, you know, we're going to have to do something with their defense. Their defensive line is unbelievable. They're really good and big and strong. Their linebackers are good. And we got to know where Zy Carrasco is on the field. He had a pick 6 in the last year's state game. He's a dominant player. And so Artesia needs to, offensive line needs to control that line of scrimmage against that defensive line of the Coyotes.
You mentioned Zy Carrasco, Coach Maupin, during the interview. So if you're watching here on any of our places to watch it, Coach Maupin told me or said, I think during the interview, maybe the best player in the state regardless of class. And that's saying something because there's some D1 guys up north, but he's a very good athlete.
Yeah, he's number 16. He will play safety for them, and then he'll come in on their heavy package and play quarterback or running back, and he's very, very difficult to stop.
So I don't know because I wasn't looking, but the Bulldogs are kicking off. I don't know if that means we won the toss and deferred or if they won the toss and took the ball. But in any case, the Bulldogs going from the south to the north. The breeze is kind of blowing out of the south and southeast. It kind of shifts around, but we'll see. It was coming out of the north. But here comes the kickoff. Dominguez, nice, long, deep kick. It's going to drive him back to about the 2-yard line, goes into the end zone. And so that is a touchback. It goes through the hands of the guy that tried to catch it, number 23.
Yeah, Dominic Pacheco, senior, 5'7", 155 pounds. Just, I was looking pregame. That sun's going right in from the south end. It's right in their eyes, and that was right in his eyes, so I'm going to give him that excuse, but hit him in the hands, went in the end zone. So good field position for the Bulldogs.
All right, so Roswell will come out. The ball will be placed on the middle of the field on the 20-yard line. Their offensive set is going to have the quarterback in the shotgun, his running back behind him, and a slot and a wide out to the near side, X-back to the far side with a tight end. They're going to hand it off on that right side and break. Out of it, so it'll be second down and 6, ball near the far hash now, the right hash for the offense. They're going to line up in a much tighter package this time. Palomino, the quarterback, starts to walk up to the line. Let's see if he goes under center. He's just calling out his play. So his running back will be behind him as he's in the shotgun. He's going to turn, fake the pitch, roll this way, looking to throw the ball. He gets it out here. It's caught by big number 17, and that is...
That's Luke Lynn out here in the flat. They ran kind of a flood route out here. Fake the pitch and sweep to the right, brought them out into the left, and we covered the deep guy, but he was wide open.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. The Roswell Coyotes, again, going to be a slot and a wide out to the short side this time. Ball on the left hash for the offense. Palomino, the quarterback, in the shotgun, run back behind him. Got a tight end on the far side with an X-back. He's going to run, just be a straight run for Palomino, and he's going to try to get around that corner, which he does. Now he's off to the races, and I don't think we got the speed to catch him. He's to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Roswell scores first, 6-0. The Coyotes with 10:46 to go here in the first, but there is a flag down.
Is that a flag? I mean, it looks like a flag, but
it is.
The refs are walking all the way down the field.
We'll see what the flag was.
So Palomino is a dual threat quarterback, has been all year. He can throw the ball, he can run the ball, he runs the offense very well. And so we just saw it right there. They got the blockers out in front of him, have a straight quarterback keep all the way. And he just found a gap and showed his speed off outrunning the Bulldog defense.
So I think it was a penalty on the Bulldogs, if I saw it reading the white hat right, and I think it's a personal foul. Personal foul? Oh, it's on Roswell.
Probably going to assess.
They're going to assess it after the kick, so it must have happened after the play.
Yeah.
Boy, it came in really late because that was a long run for that to happen after the play, not during the play. 6-0, they line up to kick it. Do the Coyotes. So the third play from scrimmage, they get a long run. Here's the kick. It's up and it's good. So they'll put that 15 yards on the kickoff, which will give the Bulldogs fantastic position. 10:46 to go here in the first quarter. The score 7-0. Roswell will be right back. Well, I guess we're still here. Our computer is doing something it wants to do without my permission, but we're still here, and we'll keep it right here. We'll take a break at the next break. 7-0. As Robbie said, that pass was wide open, kind of the one pass they threw over here to Lynn, and so the Bulldogs looked at, but then just had the bodies out in front, make some good blocks, and get a long run from the quarterback, Palomino.
Yeah, our corner did what he's supposed to do. He had outside contain. He took the first blocker on. He cut him up inside of him, and but he had two more blockers out in front of him. So that helped. That scoring drive, 3 plays, 80 yards, 62-yard touchdown run by Palomino. Kick was good. Roswell leads 7-0.
So the white hat pointed the wrong direction, I suppose, because they're giving Roswell 15 yards up, which surprised me for there to be a personal foul and not be coming back. You know, I thought, how could that have been after the play?
Yeah.
So I guess the Bulldogs, he pointed to Roswell, but it was called on the Bulldogs.
Number 15 will be kicking Francisco Laura.
And he will kick it through the end zone on the left side, so the Bulldogs will start at the 20-yard line as well, with the score 7-0 and 10:46 to go here in the first quarter.
So a state championship game, both teams very hyped up to come in and start this game. Roswell, 3 plays, goes down and scores. So the Bulldog offense, you know, these guys are excited. They got to just start driving this ball like they do, let the nerves settle, and then do what they've done their whole life.
Yeah, they've been playing since they were little kids in the playground, and now they're here with the one helmet on, and they're going to start off in the backfield with the running back on either side of Casadas, Para and Galindo. Snap is back, going to run, going to pitch it, kind of slow played him, and now he's going to throw it.
Was right there in his face, which is Aiden Rutley, one of those defensive linemen. And so Galindo did a good job just throwing that ball away.
All right, so the Bulldogs now going to come back out in the same set. They got a slot and a wide out to the near side, ball in the middle of the field. Para and Galindo on either side of Casadas. Now he's going to move them up. This is the set we haven't seen. They're going to take it and run. He's got a lot of room to run, does Casadas. He's down the sideline. Can he break away from the one guy? He does, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, and that's going to be a touchdown, Artesia.
So we see a new wrinkle by Coach Maupin right there, and moving the backs up. Carrasco is a dual threat quarterback for the Artesia Bulldogs, and those 2 backs go through the hole, pick up blockers, and that was Zy Carrasco trying to get him on the sideline, the young man we talked about, and Quezada just ran through his arm tackle to the end zone.
He did, and I thought he was going to get him, Robbie. I really did, and he just out-muscled him. All right, the Bulldogs doing something I've never seen. We're going from the right side with the swinging gate. We always line up on the left, so let's see what the Bulldogs do here. They're going to come man in motion as number 22. Now they're going to swing into the normal PAT, and now a flag comes in, and they're going to call false start on the Bulldogs. So I wonder how you call that when we've been doing that 1,000 times for the last 20 years.
Well, everybody's moving. How do you call a false start?
No idea. That'll back us up 5. So we'll see if we stay in that same, which it looks like we will. So the ball now at the 8-yard line as the Bulldogs set up to kick the PAT.
Yeah, unless one of them crossed the line of scrimmage while they were moving.
Maybe so. All right, so Dominguez doing the kicking. Warren doing the holding. Whitmire doing the snapping. Snap is back, hold is good, kick is up, it's blocked. 7-6 is where we're at. Is that they came crashing through the middle, and they blocked that wholeheartedly back into the backfield.
Yeah, they found something on film that that they liked, and so they were able to probably split 2 linemen and send somebody right through that gap.
All right, 7-6 Roswell. We'll try to take a break again. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has remained dedicated to the markets we operate in, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We take pride in our... Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has remained dedicated to the markets we operate in, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We take pride in our community and strive to be responsible citizens by supporting our local economy, schools, and families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is thrilled to bring the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Wishing the Bulldogs the best of luck and safe travels. Play hard with Bulldog pride. This message courtesy of Spur Energy Partners.
The scoring summary brought to you by Artesia Ford Sales. Go see Robbie Burgess. If you want a good sale, 2 plays, 80 yards, 80-yard touchdown run by Cazares. Here's the kickoff.
Got another good deep one. It's going to land and bounce up and go into the end zone. So another touchback for Dominguez.
And the kick was no good on that drive. So right now the Roswell Coyotes lead the Artesia Bulldogs 7-6 with 10:28 left in the first quarter.
All right, so 2 powerful offenses all year long. They both come out and show the quarterback's skills on the first series. And Roswell will be tight up on the line. They'll break the huddle right there. They're going to go twins to the far side. They got big 77 in there at the tight end on that side, so they're really overloaded to the right. The ball in the middle of the field. Palomino has his running back behind him in the shotgun. Snap is back. He's going to run that way again. Bulldogs do a good push. He's going to make him go outside, and this time he'll be run out of bounds after a pickup of about 3.5.
Bulldogs pursuing well, flattening out down the line of scrimmage, but Roswell Coyotes doing a good job of staying on their blocks, too. We couldn't get off the blocks to seal that corner, so he picked up about 4.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6 as they break the huddle again with a little slot on the left side, a slot on the right side, but everybody in tight. Palomino backs up right in front of his running back. Snap is back. He's going to run the same play the other direction, and he'll get to the corner and then be shoved out of bounds, pickup of about 2.
Just keeping it in their quarterback's hands. I mean, they've handed off once to Toscano, but then Palomino's had the last 3 running plays after that pass play from the last drive, so short 3rd down for them.
They're bringing in their heavy package. Carrasco came in. Bulldogs sending in a heavy package as well. They better hurry. They got to get somebody off the field. Well, maybe not. Maybe they'd already come off. They got them stacked up on that right side. Now they're going to switch sides. Bulldogs are going to switch a little bit too. Palomino back there with his running back. Carrasco to his left. Snap is back. It goes through his hands. He's going to have to hurry to get away from the rush. Bulldogs are there. They're going to grab onto him. He gets away from it. He spins around going the other direction. He's got a lot of free room out there. Balker's in front of him. He finally steps out of bounds as he's pushed out by Johnson. Robbie's saying, oh, no, because of what happened, how it happened.
Well, we could see it from up here. He had a wall of blockers over there. That when the snap went through his hand, 3 Bulldogs were back there. One got a hold of his jersey, swung him around, and then he broke free, and then he broke going back to the right, and you could see that wall of black over there. Oh, my gosh.
So a broken play that ends up being a big first down. Could have been a big 4th down play, but instead a big first down for the Roswell Coyotes as they break the huddle at their own 45-yard line. Heavy to the right side, short side of the field. Palomino in the backfield with the shotgun. As he has a running back behind him, going to turn, hand it off to that running back to that side. Bulldogs were there, but he slips through one. One of our guys just missed a tackle. He's going to pick up about 8. It'll be 2nd and 2.
How they love to pull their linemen, their guard and their tackle and go around. They're just leading the way, and Toscano takes that to the right. Villa comes up and makes the tackle from the safety position, but not till after he gains 7 yards.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3 at the Bulldog 48-yard line. Ball on the right hash this time, so they're going from the north to the south. So we're over here in the visitors' press box, so the far hash from us. They've got that heavy to the left package with big 77 as a tight end, 17 right to the left of him playing a slot back, kind of an X-back, a slot and a wide out to the near side. Toscano behind Palomino in the shotgun. Looking over the Bulldog defense, snap is back. Palomino's just going to hang on to it again. He's got blockers in front of him. Boy, he split the path there as the Bulldogs got blocked up front. Big pickup again.
Yeah, what Roswell does is they outnumber you, and they line up in their offensive formation, then they pull some linemen going right or left, and the defense right now, ours and along watching film, the defense doesn't really adjust to that in the middle of the play.
All right, clock is clicking. We're going to be down 9. Bulldog 18-yard line. I think I said right. He was going left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks.
That's all right.
He's going to the left. I think I said right.
I don't know.
All right, they're going to go heavy package again to the left side. Although they've got a kind of a balance this time, I should say. They've got a slot and a up back on either side of the tackle and tight end. Snap is back, going to turn and pitch it to Toscano, trying to get around the corner. He cuts back in. Bulldogs don't tackle him. They were there, but missed him. He gets all the way down to the 4-yard line, maybe even the 3 before he's finally drugged down.
Now, what do? They pull the lineman. Our defense does a good job cutting him back inside, but the linemen pulling around there seal off the inside of the linebacker flow and defensive linemen. So, safeties have to make the tackle again. It's either Villa or Campbell that made it. But what do?
All right, they come out. They brought in Carrasco. He's going to be to the left. They got us outnumbered big time over to the right. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys over there, plus with the tight end. Carrasco to the left of Palomino in the backfield. Snap is back, goes through the hands. He picks it up, nice bounce. Does Palomino, tries to get outside, which he does, and he's going to be slung out of bounds at about the 7, maybe the 8-yard line.
Boy, that's twice that's happened. And I think he's taking his eyes off the snap because that hit him right in the hands and just went through his hands. But it was a good bounce for him because it bounced up and he's able to at least, not lose many yards.
Actually back to the 6. I said 7 or 8, but they marked him at the 6. Yeah, that ball bounced straight down, went straight down and bounced straight up into his arms. His fortuitous bounce. They're going to go that big heavy set to the right side again. They're on the right hash. Carrasco to the left of Palomino in the shotgun. And the snap is back. He's going to come to the left this time, looking to pitch it. And then he's going to cut upfield, and he is going to get in for the touchdown on the left side.
That's just a great play by the Roswell Coyotes, right? It looks like they're going right, which they have been. They got Carrasco left of the quarterback, Palomino, and they run speed option to the left. And we covered Carrasco out in the flat, the pitch man, but Palomino read it, turned it upfield, and scored the touchdown.
13-6 in favor of the Coyotes as the kicker comes on, the left footer, and gets ready for the PAT. Snap is back, good hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 6:54 to go in the first quarter, 14-6 Roswell. We'll be right back.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health. integrity and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
So after that quick drive the first time by the Roswell Coyotes, then extended drive that time, 11 plays, went 80 yards, 6-yard touchdown run by Palomino. The quarterback kick was good. Coyotes 14, Bulldogs 6.
Here comes the kickoff. They're going to pooch kick it over the right side. It's going to be caught there by Campbell, looking to go up the middle. He is immediately hit and will be up on his feet still. Boy, I'd go down. They'll try to strip that ball out, which he finally does go down at about the 35-yard lines where they're going to mark him.
Kicked it deep through the end zone last time, so they kick it short on that right side. Campbell does a good job of just securing the football and then picking up what he can.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Artesia at their own 35-yard line. Ball will start out on the left hash as they're going from the south to the north here at the Wool Bowl. 14-6 is our score. And we're still in the first quarter. 6:47 to go. Capacity crowd here at the Wool Bowl. Both sides full, as the Bulldogs come out with that slot and a wide out to the near side. They got the double running backs, one on either side of Casadas in the backfield. Now he moves them up again to the right side, kind of a heavy-looking package. He's just going to drop back, look to throw it. Now he rolls away, and he's going to throw the out route, and that goes in and out of the hands of Kahn for an incompletion.
Yeah, same formation that we ran up the middle and scored on last time. So he fakes the run up the middle, and then he was looking to hit Hopper over the middle, and it wasn't there, so he rolled to his right, hit Kahn, but again, he didn't bring it in.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now with the Bulldogs breaking the huddle. Ball remains on the left hash as they break the huddle. Going to go with that double back set once again, either one to the side of Carrasco, the quarterback. He looks over the defense. They are in a man coverage. They'll drop straight back to throw the ball. He's going to throw it. That's going to be in and out of the hands of Kahn once again. So 2nd drop in a row, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they're playing Kahn interesting, right? Our number one receiver has the most catches, most yards, most touchdowns on the year, his slot. The linebacker over him is kind of just sitting still. Carrasco's about 15 yards off of him, so we recognize that. He ran a stop route, and again, just couldn't bring the ball in.
3rd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. The Bulldogs break the huddle in the same set. Slotting a wide out to the wide side. One receiver to the far side. No safety help as Crosswell comes over the top of Kahn. Snap is back. Going to drop straight back and throw it. He's going to throw the long pass. That's caught it. He's going to pick up 2 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, 4th and 8.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Eglin out here at his wide receiver position ran about a 5-yard out. It was a great throw, great catch, but there's no way that unless he breaks a tackle, we're getting the 1st down on that.
Odd play calling, in my opinion, but it is what it is. So, and actually he ran the 5, but he had to come back to it, and so he ends up picking up 3. 4th down and 7. As number 3 will go back for the return. Bulldogs line up in a. We don't see them punt much, and I don't know if I've seen this. We're going to bring a man in motion. Snap is back. Kick is away, and it's going to hit the ground and take a Roswell bounce. And then did they touch it? So it'll be 1st and 10. Great field position for the Roswell Coyotes at their own 40-yard line.
He's punting into the breeze, and it's about, at game time, it was 59 degrees with a 15-mile-an-hour north to south wind. And we're going north right now, so he had to kick into that slight breeze. So I think that hurt the punt a little bit.
All right, so the quarterback Palomino in the shotgun. He's got a slot and a wide out to the near side, tight end and an X-back on the left side, which is the wide side of the field. Palomino with his back behind him. Snap is back, going to turn, hand it off, trying to break around to the middle. He goes up, gets through. He's got a 1st down pickup all the way to the 50.
Well, you see bodies all over the field. One thing Roswell does well is when they get on you on a block, they don't let you go. And so we're not getting off the blocks well right now. Villa comes up and makes the tackle on Toscano, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
So 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Ball near about middle, between the middle of the field and the left hash for the offense. as they'll break the huddle. They huddle right on top of the ball, basically. They're going to send a wide out to the far side. They've got twins and a X-back on the left side as Palomino backs up in the shotgun. I think they're going to throw it on this play. Turns, nope, they don't. They hand it off to 25, and he's this time going to be met at the hole, and he will not get anything. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Another great play by Johnson in the middle. He read that perfectly, and he had a lineman coming at him, and he just slid right under him. The linebacker made the tackle, so no gain on the play.
2nd and 10 as they bring Palomino from the sideline with the play, as he had trotted off to get it. 14-6 here at the Wool Bowl, if you're just joining us. Roswell with the lead. They've had 2 possessions. They've scored twice. The Bulldogs have had 2 possessions. They scored on their first and then punted on their second, so the 3rd possession for the Coyotes. Bulldogs showing a blitz here as Palomino takes the snap, hands it off, and going through that right side with plenty of room. Nobody there. He's to the 40. He's to the 35 before he's run out of bounds. And I mean, when I say nobody there, he had a hole with the size of a car to run through.
That's number 2, Jalen Cloud. He's a senior. He's 5'9", 160 pounds, and he's got great speed. And once he broke free, he just sprinted that sideline and picked up the first down. So good play by the Coyotes.
1st and 10 at the Bulldog 36-yard line. Defense looking to make a rise up here. They haven't been able to get them stopped yet. Palomino with the heavy on the right side. He's got his tight end to the left side this time, plus the receivers. They're not running. They've got a defensive lineman in there. They're going to run the speed option to the right, which is the short side of the field. Bulldogs chase him down. He will pick up. Ball came out. Bulldogs have it. It'll be 1st and 10, Artesia at about their 47-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. 46-yard line.
They're running that around the right side, and I'll tell you what, Grantham came behind him and stripped that ball out. Harcrow picks it up and picks up a few yards, but that's exactly what the Bulldogs needed, and that's a great fumble. Don't fumble a great deal. Go down to Artesia Ford and see Justin Edwards for a great deal at Artesia Ford.
All right, so the first turnover of the ball game is a strip fumble for the Bulldogs. They've got the ball now, their offense, at their own 46-yard line. They're going to stay in that 2-back set. They've got their slot and wide out to the short side of the field. They're on the left hash. One receiver to the far side of the field as Casadas looks over the defense. Galindo and Parra to his left and right. Snap. He's going to run the speed option. He'll turn it upfield. Now he's looking somewhere to go with it.
Gosh.
Now he's just going to throw it. Galindo catches it at the 50, and he's driven out of bounds by Carrasco and another pile on there.
I tell you what they missed there is they missed some linemen down the field. That's a speed option play. And as soon as he threw it, our line were about 5 yards down the field because it wasn't a pass play. But that's a heads-up play by Casadas and by Galindo.
Yeah, and the coach over there was asking where was that play, where was the whistle, Where was the flag, I should say. So pick up a 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. We're at the 48-yard line of the Coyotes on the right side. Right snaps back, turn, hand it off. Parra breaks through. He's going to power his way down inside to about the 39-yard line. 1st down pickup.
Well, I tell you what, we talked about Zy Carrasco, the senior Coyote, 6'3", 190 pounds. Parra doesn't care. He went, lowered the pads, and drove him backwards and picked up about 3 more yards.
Yeah, these guys, our running backs, they may not be the biggest guys on the field, but they run like they're the biggest guys on the field.
They do.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. We've got 4:21 and counting to go in the first quarter. As they turn over, it looks like coach is changing the play. So Casada steps up, changes the play, and they're trying to wave him over. Snap is back, going to turn, hand it off to Galindo. He's going to break through traffic. He's still on his feet. Finally, he's going to be pushed down after a pickup of about 5.
So that's just great blocking by the offensive line, and Galindo being patient in there, picking his way through there, cutting it back to the right, and running through some arm tackles. So good job. And I tell you what, they're going after that ball, so he had both hands on it.
I was going to say, Carrasco was doing everything he could to rip that ball out, and they're trying to hold him up a little bit so they can get a chance to rip it out. 2nd down and 4. Looks like he got a little bit closer to 6 yards than 5. Wide receiver and a slot to the far side. They're in single coverage over there with Carrasco over the top. Snap is back. Casadas looking. He steps up under pressure. Now he'll run with the ball, and he will pick up about 8 yards. 1st down Bulldogs down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's that defensive line that's going to give our offensive line some fits during the day. And but Carrasco does a great job of recognizing that, finding an open lane, and just tucking the ball and picking up the 1st down.
You did what I did. Casadas.
I keep saying Carrasco.
I do too.
Gosh.
It's easy because they're both great players.
Yes.
And they got similar, All right, so Casadas, the quarterback for the Bulldogs, I got to say it right. running back on either side. We're doing a little bunch set on the right side. We're going to hand it off, or a little pitch forward, and we got room around the corner, and that's Kahn. He breaks a tackle, still going. He's to the 5. Touchdown, Artesia. No, he said he got him down inside the 5-yard line. I was watching that side judge. He put his hands up, Robbie, but I thought.
Oh.
But then he ran up and marked him down at about the 4.
So that's just pop play, getting it into Kahn's hands. Got extra. We outnumbered him that time on the left side. Got that side sealed off. Great play by the Bulldogs.
All right, so actually it spots him down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5. Bulldogs have Galindo on the right side of Posadas. They got a slot and a wide out on either side. Going to do the same thing. Boy, it almost was a fumble, and they're going to get us in the backfield. Nobody blocked him. That's one of their big defensive line. Might be a linebacker that got back there. And Para not getting up. Hopefully he is okay.
Trying to run that pop play around the other way this time with him. And number 42 did a great job of getting off his block. He was in the backfield, grabbed hold of him. I don't have his name. But as you said, they're helping him up right now, so hopefully he's okay.
Maybe just got he's kind of limping. So I was going to say got the wind knocked out of him, but hopefully he will be okay as he's walking off under his own power. But it's a big play for the Coyotes because it was about a 7-yard loss. Back at the 13-yard line is where the Bulldogs will be. 2nd down and goal.
This is big for the Bulldogs. We don't need the field goal. We need the touchdown.
All right, so the Bulldogs huddle up. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. They're going to go trips to the left side, ball in the middle of the field, 1 receiver to the near side, and they're going to go straight man coverage over there with the safety on the top side on the right side. Running back is Galindo. Snap his back, fake the handoff. Roscoe looking. Casadas, he breaks free. He's still on his feet, and he'll get back near to the original line of scrimmage down to about the 7. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Now, what they're doing is they're bringing that blitz to put the pressure on Casadas. They don't want him sitting back there just making his reads, going through his progression. So he's getting a lot of pressure right now.
Man, they marked him back at the 9. He was at the 7 when he fell down, but doesn't matter. 2nd down and goal from the 9-yard line, trips to the left side. 3rd down and goal at the 9. Ball snap, but it was bad snap. Posada sees a man in the back of the end zone, and was it a pass? Yes, it was. That'll be automatic 1st down, pass interference.
That looks like Lopez coming across the back of the end zone. Casadas, first of all, good job of picking that ball up, rolling to his right. Diego Lopez coming across the end zone, and Carrasco had his hand on his backside as it came around his body, and they said he got there early.
And he was plenty early, so I think it's an automatic 1st down. They can't march off 15 yards. They can only go half the distance.
But automatic 1st down, right?
I think so. So pass interference.
Nope, they're leaving it 3rd down.
3rd down. Okay, so it's not an automatic 1st down. We're now down at the 4.5-yard line. As we break the huddle, Galindo going to go to the right of Casadas in the backfield. We're going to the A formation look. Wide side of the field is to their left. On the right hash are the Bulldogs. Showing a blitz up the middle. Snap is back. Casadas just going to keep it. He will get in after breaking a tackle. Touchdown, Artesia.
I tell you what, they have 4 defensive linemen and a linebacker in the backfield, and Casadas, he just snuck through them, sidestepped a would-be tackler, and just went in the end zone. That's just a great athletic play by Isaac Casadas.
All right, so we're going to stay on the field. The offense is for the 2-point conversion. It's 2:08 going here in the 1st quarter. It's 14-12 Roswell. Our regular offense stays on. Got a slot and a wide out on either side. Galindo to the right at Casadas. Yeah, they're breaking through fast on that offensive line of ours. Bulldogs offensive line going to have to shore up here. Showing the blitz again. He drops back to pass. Going to have to run away from one guy. Casadas, now he's just going to keep his head down. Will he get in? He will not. Holding, they grab him by the jersey, and they're able to keep him out of the end zone. So going into the kickoff, it'll be 14-12 Roswell, and I see our coaches arguing for the horse collar, which I'm not going to win that argument. We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff. It is 14-12 Roswell.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep...
That's what you're saying. He has to fall back and get it.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back here to the Wool Bowl. Robbie with that drive summary.
The scoring summary brought to you by Artesia Ford Sales. Go see Raul Rodriguez at Artesia Fords for a great deal. 9 plays, 54 yards for the Bulldogs. 5-yard touchdown run by Cazares. The extra point was no good. 14-12, Coyotes.
Kick it kind of shallow to number 9 on the right side. He's going to go to his left, or to his right. Sorry, it was to the right side of Bulldog defense. And he's going to be tackled at about the 22-yard line with forward momentum.
Andrew Padilla, senior, 5'10", 160-pound, caught that kickoff and was trying to make his way up the middle. Diego Lopez comes in first and grabs him around the legs, and then about 4 of the Bulldogs come and help on that tackle. Joby, we need the defense, right? See what adjustments we've made. It's a quarterback game right now. Both quarterbacks have scored 2 touchdowns each. So defense really needs to step up here.
Slotting a wide out to the left side for the Roswell offense. Palomino in the backfield with a running back behind him. Going to turn, hand it off to that right side. Bulldogs meet him in the backfield. There's Johnson, and he tackles him for a loss.
Well, there's an adjustment. Brought the middle linebacker on a blitz, shot the gap, met him in the backfield, wrapped him up, and didn't let him go. So there's a good play by the Bulldog defense.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 11 from their 20-yard line. Actually, it might be a 2nd down and 12. So the Coyotes huddle up right near the ball. They break the huddle and turn around and get down on it. They're going to come out with a heavy package to the short side of the field. Palomino in the backfield with his running back. Behind him in the shotgun. 2nd down. Snap is back. He's going to run this way, pitch it. Bulldogs played it pretty good initially, but then he will pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down.
So we played it well. We forced the pitch, came around the corner, and Cuellar out here at corner, number 24, was getting held for 5 minutes. He was trying to get off the block, trying to get off right in front of the referee, and you saw jersey, you saw everything. So I mean, they've got to do something about that because that's so obvious.
Yeah, we talked about it off air. We like an officiating crew that's not just throwing every flag, but when it's like that, you got to throw it.
Yes.
Obvious holding.
I mean, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and the play's coming right at him. The receiver's holding.
Yep. 3rd down and 8. Bulldogs defense ready to go. They send a man way out wide. It's Carrasco, empty backfield. They're missing somebody. A timeout taken by the Coyotes. And we're going to try this again. For some reason, I'm having problems, but we're going to try to take a timeout. Stay right here. Bulldog football. 14-12 Roswell.
Well, you didn't have it on that.
We're still here, Bulldog fans. We're just going to keep it right. Robbie said, you didn't have it on that? Yeah, I know.
That's okay. Just so y'all know, this computer is really frustrating Joby.
Well,
he's turning down the mics and telling me how he feels. Joby, we got a great game here for state championship game.
We do, and Roswell with the 2-point lead due to the Bulldogs unable to kick the initial PAT. Got blocked. Great defense by the Coyotes. And then Bulldogs go for 2 on their 2nd touchdown after getting a turnover after they had to punt. So Roswell, had that momentum. They get the 2nd score. They're up 14-6. We have to punt it. And then they started driving, but then we get the strip fumble, and the Bulldogs go down and score. Now you hear our crowd as they are flat getting up for this 3rd down and 8.
And you're going to see Villa out there man-to-man on Carrasco. Well, he's got had a little safety help from Soto. Now they got 2 out there now. Man-to-man.
So empty backfield. They got a trips to the wide side. Palomino with twins to the near side, which is the short side. Bulldogs are going to bring an outside blitz. He's running, looking to get away. He's going to throw it down the field, and that's going to be caught. How or why the Bulldogs left him wide open, I don't know. But that's a huge 1st down pickup of about 20.
Palomino did a good job extending that play. Bulldogs brought the blitz. They put the pressure on him, and they rolled to his right. But number 8, Mason Greathouse, had got him behind our coverage. Our guys were looking at Palomino, and he just snuck in behind him, and that was a great throw by him, too.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line, as they've got a bunch of guys over there with the coach. Just the linemen on the field, and there was no time as far as timeout taken, so they've got everybody but the linemen huddled up.
Greathouse threw his helmet off and looks like he's in some pain. I know he had a shoulder injury.
That's why the end of the quarter.
Okay, but Greathouse may have re-injured that shoulder.
Yeah, he got tackled hard after he caught the ball, but it is 14-12 in favor of the Coyotes as we go into the second quarter.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
All right, welcome back here to the Wool Bowl. Joby Hodling and Robbie Blue here on the call. State Championship Saturday. The Artesia Bulldogs and the Roswell Coyotes going into the second quarter, and hard-fought first quarter, a lot of offense.
Kind of what we expected, really. These two really good offenses, good defenses, but well prepared. Game planned. Roswell did a good job of game planning for us, and we did for them. And we're going to start to see the adjustments now, second quarter and then halftime, and the end game and ongoing adjustments that happen. So it'll be interesting to watch as it's 14-12 Coyotes.
1st and 10 for the Coyotes at their own 42-yard line. Ball on the right hash as they go from the south to the north now. They got a slot and a wide out on the far side, and right now the slot's not being looked at. Now we're going to have delay a game on the Coyotes. So they took a long time to get out there and get set up coming out of the quarter.
No, they called a timeout before the delay.
Oh,
game.
okay. I was just watching the guy back there throw the flag. I think we'll keep it right here, Robbie. This is a big crowd here at the Wool Bowl. I mean, you look across from where we're sitting, they've got a completely full stadium over there.
Yeah, I mean, and we talked about it. There's 5,000-6,000 people here today. Our stands are completely packed and full on this side. It's a beautiful day. The best two teams in 5A going at it right now, and pretty even, right? 14-12 after one quarter. They're just trading blows right now.
Well, the timeout before the flag was thrown. I mean, the back judge threw the flag, but he apparently called, the coach over there apparently called timeout. So it'll be first down and 10 still as they break the huddle from the sideline, as do the Bulldog defense.
And we'll see if that comes back because that's their second timeout. So they only have one left in this half.
They're going to go trips to the left, to the right, to the left side. And not really trips. They've got an X back on the left side. Palomino steps up. Bulldogs in man coverage out there. And he's got his running back behind him, Toscano. Snap is back, going to run the speed option that direction. Bulldogs come up, and he's going to break through a tackle and get out to about the 49-yard line, a pickup of about 8.
Guys, just again, they're adjusting to what defense we're in on the line of scrimmage. They saw they had us outnumbered over there, did a good job of running the speed option that way.
Second down and close to 3, a short 3. Second down and 3. Ball on the left hash now for the Coyotes as they break their huddle. They're going to have a slot and a wide out to the near side, a receiver to the far side, one running back behind Palomino. Bulldogs playing up in press coverage. Snap is back. They're going to run that same thing the other way. Palomino looking for somewhere to go, and he'll pick up the first down. He picked up about 3 yards, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes.
Grantham and Huffman in on that tackle. Roscoe in there also. Bulldogs going man-to-man coverage so they can get that extra bodies in the box for this run game. Because I think the 2 passes we've seen Roswell make so far, something like that.
All right, it'll be 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 48-yard line as Palomino comes in from the sideline into his huddle, who are just right on top of the ball. It's funny where they huddle up. I guess they did that last time. All right, so they got a heavy to the right side this time, which is the wide side of the field, kind of a bunch set over there. He's going to turn and pitch it this way. Bulldogs hit him in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 3.
That's Charlie Campbell right there. He said enough of that. Number 17 came out to block him, Luke Lynn, and he just went around the block and made the tackle on Toscano. So great play by Charlie Campbell.
All right, so it'll be 2nd down and 13, ball near the middle of the field as they'll send a man out. Palomino comes back into the huddle from the sideline. And they'll break the huddle with a slot and a wide out again to the wide side, which is the right side. One receiver to the far side. This time they got the running back out a little bit, the slot. He is going to run a route, going to turn, and it's going to be busted up by the Bulldogs. Great defensive play.
Yeah, trying to get it right to Matt Castile on that stop route. And was that Campbell that came up and made that hit again?
33.
So it was Villa that came up, and boy, he timed that perfect, hit him right when the ball got there, and the ball came out. So great job by Villa.
3rd down and 12. Bulldogs need to rise up right here. The ball on their 49-yard line as Palomino comes into the huddle. And Bulldog defense, they're missing somebody. We're missing a player now coming off the sideline. All right, so he's in the backfield by himself. Trips to the right side, twins to the left side. Palomino calling out the play here. Bulldogs showing just a 4-man rush. That is all they're going to bring. Going to throw it to a wide open man. He's got the close to the 1st down, but not all the way. He's going to be about 2 yards short. It'll be 4th and 2 at the Bulldog 40.
I don't get it. We got 5 wide receivers, nobody in the backfield, empty backfield, and we're giving them a 10-yard cushion. I don't get it. And then we're backpedaling the snap of the ball.
Yeah, he just threw it. He was basically uncovered. Yeah. Caught it about 7 yards down the field and was tackled. They're going to come in with their heavy package. Crosco to the right of Palomino, heavy to the left. Now they're going to swing it over to the right side. Nobody's adjusting on the Bulldogs. Nobody adjusted, so Bulldogs going to have to come at it hard. They're going to be Palomino all the way, and he has the 1st down and more as he's going to run and be tackled down about the 39 by, looks like, Villa again.
Yeah, I don't understand. We line up in our defense. They shift, and we don't. As you said, nobody's moving. We don't shift to the unbalanced side, which we talked about in the district matchup. So I just don't get it, Joby.
Well, I don't either. I know that a while ago they ran it to the left of that with Crosco, but...
Well, but then you got the numbers over there, too.
I know. Yep. All right, so Roswell back ready to go here. 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 30-yard line. As Palomino takes a snap, he's going to turn looking to throw the ball. He's got a man come down on him. Boy, he had to get rid of it hurry because Johnson was in the backfield. Incomplete.
Yeah, that was a pass play and trying to get Luke Lynn, who was open out in the flat. I mean, Cuellar had him covered deep, but he was open in the flat. But that pressure by Johnson made him get rid of it early and caused the incompletion.
So that incompletion stops the clock with 8:57 to go here in the 1st half. Roswell knocking on the door again at the Bulldog 30-yard line. They're going to go heavy left again. Now they switch a guy over to the right side. So Palomino will now shift him back over to the left. Now back to the right. Can't make up their minds. Oh, they get the Bulldogs to jump off sides. That's an easy 5.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing hard, right? The Bulldog defense is playing hard. They're a little frustrated too, so we got to stop them. They got a fumble recovery that stopped the drive earlier. But that's the only time we've stopped this offense so far. So we need a couple of big plays here in a row by the defense.
All right, again, a tight formation as they get ready to go. Ball on the right hash, turn, hand it off. Toscano will get probably pick up maybe 3 yards on that left side, maybe only 2 where they're spotting him on this short side.
Johnson came up hard in there along with Miguel Soto and made a good hit on him.
So it brings up another it's 2nd down because of that 1st down offsides. No, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, heavy package coming in.
Heavy package coming in for the Coyotes. See if Crosco goes as a running back or if he goes in as a tailback. He is going to leave Palomino in. Boy, they're going heavy left, heavy left, and the Bulldogs are not adjusting anybody over that direction. Snap is back. He's going to hand it off to Crosco that direction. He's going to bounce outside. He gets through the 1st tackler, and then he's finally driven out of bounds, but that's a big 1st down pickup.
Yeah, so what we're talking about, and most of you know what we're talking about, but they line up unbalanced on that side. So they've got 7 guys on that side of the ball to our 5. And on the other side, we've got 5 guys to their 3 on the line of scrimmage. So we've got to bump down one to get the odds more even.
First and 10 at the Bulldogs' 16-yard line. Ball on the left hash for the Coyotes as they're going to stay. Nope, they're going to bounce out. They'll have a slot and a wide out to the wide side of the field. Running back behind Palomino in the shotgun. Again, the Bulldogs need a big turnover right here is what you want to get. Snap is back, going to run the speed option that direction. Then nobody out there on the pitch man. He's to the 15, down inside the 10 before he's finally tackled. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 10.
Yeah, pitched it to Toscano. Goes around that corner. Cuellar comes up and makes a good tackle for the Bulldogs.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. Got about 6 right at the Bulldog 10-yard line. Ball on the left hash for the Coyotes. They're going to go short side this time with a slot and wide out. Running back, Toscano behind Palomino in the shotgun. Snap is back. He's going to fake the pitch, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man open. Ball's up in the air, and he didn't see it. Or that might have been a pick 6. Ball is incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Trying to, again, Luke Lynn out in the flat, threw it, kind of hit him, but Harcrow came up behind him. He was ready to make the tackle. The ball went up in the air, and Harcrow kind of was putting his hands on him. And it hit Harcrow in the shoulder and kind of rode him for a little bit. I don't think he ever saw the ball.
He never saw it because he would have thought it went the other way. All right, so a big 3rd down here. Definitely 2-down territory for the Coyotes. They're heavy to the right this time. Roscoe's going to take the handoff on that right side. He'll fall down. I don't think he got that. He did not. It's going to be 4th down and about 2. Let's see if they stay in it or if they kick it. Right now they're staying offense on the field.
Boy, he had a big hole up the middle and his feet just went out from under him. He went to plant to cut up the middle and his feet went down. Nobody was around him.
Yeah, they definitely had us outnumbered on the right side and had us blocked. They're going to line up and do it to the left side this time. Roscoe on the right of Palomino, heavy left. They got a tackle and a guard on the right of the center. Everybody else on the left besides the quarterback and the running back. Palomino changed the play at the line of scrimmage. Snap is back, going to turn, hand it off to Roscoe. He's got the 1st down. He's going to be down in about the 5-yard line before he is tackled. And that will be a 1st down and goal.
That's just a great job of blocking by the Coyotes. It is. They line up, and he went up the middle, just to the left side, off tackle that time. It wasn't like they were sealing the outside, and they did a good job of blocking, picking up that 1st down.
Had us outnumbered again. All right, let's see if they stay in that. They are going to, but this time a little more balanced look from the Coyotes. Carrasco will line up behind Palomino. Snap is back, fakes the handoff, looking to throw the ball. He's going to toss it up in the end zone, and that's going to be caught. Oh, my goodness. We were in front of him, and a flag comes in.
Thank you.
He pushed off. That's why it was so easy to catch. That should be offensive pass interference.
Yeah, and that's Greathouse, Mason Greathouse, back in the end zone, very back of the end zone. And I don't know if it's Villa or Cuellar that was there, but the ball was thrown high, and he pushed him in the back and went up and caught the ball. So if that's what they call, that's a great see by the referee.
Yeah, it was easy to see. He was right on top of the ball, and I think that's what the call is, pass interference offense. But nope. I guess it isn't because the Coyotes are saying touchdown. Pass interference on the defense.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Holy cow.
How is that possible when the defender's in front of him and he's standing behind him and our defender goes flying forward? You know, how is that even possible?
Well,
I'm not asking you. It's not. I mean, there's no defense there. There's not an answer to that.
Yeah, I'm still confused. I'm really confused.
I don't know. This Whitehead is now pointing Art Roswell's way and talking to our coaches, and I don't know.
They're going to assess it on the kickoff, the pass interference.
Well, you got to overcome some of these to win a state championship, so Bulldogs are going to need to just stay with it. Don't let that affect them.
All right, so they're going to kick. Snap is down, hold is down, the kick is up, the kick is good. All right, so with 6:26 to go in the half, it is now 21-12 in favor of the Roswell Coyotes. We'll take a break. Be right back here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
scoring drive by the Roswell Coyotes. 17 plays. Went 78 yards, 6-yard touchdown pass from Palomino to Greathouse. Kick was good by Guzman. Roswell now leads 21-12 with 6:26 left in the first half.
Line it up on the Bulldog 45-yard line to kick the ball off as the pass interference was called on the defense.
Well, that had to be a penalty on the extra point, right?
They called it. He's letting them do it on the kickoff. The white hat, that's what he was pointing at coach for. Going to kick to the left side. That'll go out of the end zone. So it'll be 20-yard line for the Artesia Bulldog offense, 1st and 10.
So if it was pass interference on us, they had to decline that to take the touchdown. So there was something else, personal foul or something that was called for the 15-yard on the kickoff. Unsportsmanlike dead ball, right? Am I thinking right there?
I believe you're thinking correct, and I don't think there was any unsportsmanlike or anything called, so they just made a mistake, I believe, unless it's a new rule. I mean, I agree with you that that's what it should have been.
Well, if they take the penalty, they got to redo
the play.
Yeah.
But he let them to the white hat, said they could take it on the, I don't know, are we missing somebody? Our running back wasn't in there because he's hurt. And we come out in the, all right, they're going to run trips to the left side, tight trips. Snap his back, turn, hand it off, and breaking through is Galindo, and he will try to get through the tackle of Carrasco, pick up about 2.
Good job by the offensive line. They got a hole for Galindo. He squeezed through it there. Number 34 comes up, and Lucero, a senior for the Roswell Coyotes, makes the tackle.
I was trying to find Parra on the sideline. I don't see him. I don't think he's out there on the field. But they were a man short where the Bulldogs, somebody came on. They're in that little triangle set again on the left side this time. Ball on the right hash. Casadas with the running back to his left, and Galindo snap his back, going to roll to his left, looking downfield. Now he's just going to tuck it and go. He's to the 25 and steps out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. Well, actually, where are they going to mark him down? Maybe got the 1st down. Looks like he did at the 30. That's where they're spotting him.
So good job by Casadas. Rolling to his left, but he keeps good speed while he's rolling, trying to get his shoulders around, look down, didn't like what he saw. They had pretty good coverage, and so he just runs for the 1st down.
5:42 on the clock here in the first half. Bulldogs in their A formation look. Galindo to the right of Casadas in the backfield as he takes a look over the Roswell defense. They got one man over the top, snap his back. Gonna run the speed option. Casadas through. He's the 45 to 40, 45, 50. Makes man miss and finally is tackled on the Roswell side of things at the 48-yard line.
Hey, what? That was wide open, wasn't it? Running that speed option. There was no one in front of Casadas, so he just turned upfield. And number 16, Carrasco, was there, and he just put a move on him, and he wasn't even close to tackling. Bubba Marijo makes a touchdown-saving tackle for the Coyotes.
A formation look, ball near the far right hash. Galindo to the left of Casadas in the backfield. Slot and wide out either side. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 48-yard line. Snap is back. Going to run the right side, pitch it. Galindo around the left side. He's got the 1st down to Morris to the 30. And that was definitely, of course, he didn't come backwards. So 1st down pickup, I was going to say definitely horse calling, but he didn't come backwards.
Yeah, good pitch by Casadas as he waited to the last minute and then pitched it to Galindo. He got his speed around the corner. The safety, Carrasco, has to come up, grab him by the back of the jersey and get him to the ground. So good. I mean, the offense right now, the line's doing a good job, and then good execution by the skill players.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Roswell Coyotes. 5:05 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs down 21-12. A formation look. Roswell all standing up on the line. They rush 4. Now they bring 5. It's going to go through the hands of the intended receiver. Incomplete. Boy, he was open. They're giving him a lot of cushion.
We haven't thrown the ball a lot. That's the 3rd drop pass for the Bulldogs today. Jack Byers just running a little stop route on the left side over here. It was high, but he did get both hands on it, and it went through his hands. So unusual for the Bulldog receivers.
2nd down and 10 at the Roswell 20-yard line. Again, a slot and a wide out. One safety over the top in Carrasco. Galindo to the right of Casadas. They're offsides. That's going to be an offside on them, I think. Oh, they're saying false start on us, and I did not see anybody move.
Galindo moved.
Oh, he did? Okay. Well, the line judge called it. Maybe he was looking in the backfield. He's supposed to have his eyes straight down the line, but All right, so that's going to back us up 5 to the 25-yard line as they will break the huddle of the Bulldogs in the A formation. Ball on the left hash. Galindo to the right of Casadas in the backfield. Second down and 15 now for the Bulldogs. Snap is back. Casadas steps into it. It's going to be an outright caught, and then driving him out of bounds after a pickup of looks like about 12.
Yeah, just getting Diego Lopez over here on the out route to pick up half of what we lost, right? I mean, well, half of what we needed. Michael Lucero wraps him up and drives him out of bounds.
3rd down and 3, ball on the near hash now, the left hash for the offense. Boy, they are definitely giving us a wide, full left side, and Casadas is going to be tackled. It's going to be 4th down for the Bulldogs after a pickup of none.
So they're daring us to throw the ball, which is highly unusual for a defense. They're lining everybody up on the line of scrimmage instead of one guy deep in Carrasco and safety. I mean, the middle is wide open, or our slots. I mean, Kahn, you know, we really haven't seen him in the second quarter.
We're going to kick it. Okay, so we're bringing on the kicking team. The field goal is going to be from the 22, so it'll be a 32-yard effort. The wind has basically stopped blowing at all. Little slip out of the north.
Clock's down to 5.
Clock down to 5. And now we're going to have to take a timeout, which Coach Maupin does. All right. Wow. So we're going to kick it. Of course, that makes up some extra points we've missed if we can knock this through. There is 4:12 to go on the clock in the first half. We'll take a break.
November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and PMS is committed to helping prevent and control diabetes. Whether you're managing your risk or living with diabetes, regular checkups and early action can make all the difference. Our care team offers guidance, education, and support tailored to your needs. Contact the Artesia Family Health Center at 575-746-9848 or visit pmsnm.org to schedule an appointment. Let's work together for better prevention and control this month.
Okay, coming out of the timeout, Bulldogs will line up on the left hash. Warren will do the holding. Whitmire doing the snapping. Dominguez do the kicking. It'll be a 32-yard attempt here. Virtually no breeze. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and the kick is right through the middle. So with 4:07 to go in the first half, it is now 21-15 in favor of the Coyotes, and we're going to keep it right here. What's your thoughts on that field goal for the Bulldogs, Robbie?
Well, we had the extra point blocked, so that was the first concern going in, and so we fixed that. And his leg, I was looking, that was a 32-yarder. He would have made it from 45.
Yeah.
Straight through, good form, end over end. You don't see that, at least with Artesia.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, kicking field goals in a game.
Yeah, because we usually don't have to much.
Oh, yeah.
But Roswell playing good defense, and they got us stopped there on a play. I didn't say this a while ago, Robbie, but they had him back, but he was really coming up fast. I'm talking about Carrasco on that last play. Casadas kind of slipped.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't make the tackle, but he was coming up. So really, they had everybody on except for single coverage on the receivers.
This score summary brought to you by Artesia Ford Sales. Go see Justin Edwards for a great deal today. Bulldogs took 8 plays to go 65 yards. 32-yard field goal was good by Dominguez. Roswell Coyotes 21, Artesia Bulldogs 15. Go up in the half because we get the ball after the half.
Yep, we need to get a score and hold them either way, any way we can do it.
I say that, we don't know if we deferred or we got it.
All right, Dominguez on to do the kicking. Last time he did a little pooch kick. Let's see what he does. He's going to kick it up in the air to the right side. Coming up and making the play at the 20 is the Roswell Coyote. Number 9, he's going to get to, the ball came out, but it goes out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at about the 20, let's see where they mark it, 30-yard line.
First Bulldog there was Diego Lopez, but he just got an arm out. Julian Baeza, number 38, actually goes in there and strips that ball out, but it went out of bounds.
All right, so we have 4:02 left in the half, and the Coyotes lead 21-15 here over our Artesia Bulldogs. They're going to start on their left hash, going from the south to north on this bright, clear, beautiful day, almost no breeze, just a little bit blowing over there on some flags, but not much. They line up in a heavy to the left side. Now they shift 3 guys over to the right side. Bulldogs, nobody moved on defense. Palomino takes a snap, going to run the speed option behind this left side. Bulldogs are there, though, and they're going to get him down, pick up a...
So what they did that time, the Bulldogs, everybody slanted to the left. Everybody came. As soon as the ball was snapped, they came left, which created problems with the blocking scheme of the Roswell Coyotes, which was very effective.
Yeah, they really got about 1.5 feet instead of a yard. I gave them a yard, but it's going to be just about 1 foot outside of the 30-yard line. Again, they're going to go a heavier side to the left with a slot and a wideout over there, plus the tight end, plus an X-back. Snap is back, going to run the speed out. Actually, quarterback's just going to keep all the way. Bulldogs are there, but they don't get him down. Boy, it looked like we had him for a big loss. He ends up getting out to about the 34-yard line, pick up a 4.
Well, and I'm just going to give Palomino credit, right? He's a great athlete, and he can make people miss, and that's what he's doing out there. Soto was out there, and it looked like Villa was out there, and he just kind of put a move on him and made it out of bounds.
3rd down and 6. Bulldog fans rising to their feet. Ball on the left hash. Going to go heavy to the right side this time with a tight end, an X-back, a slot, and a wideout. Toscano behind Palomino, and the shotgun snap is back. He's going to go to look to throw the ball. He throws it. It's going to be caught for a 1st down. Man, we're giving them 15-yard cushion.
Yeah, I got it to number 2 out here, Jalen Cloud. First of all, Palomino rolls out to his right. That's a great throw by him. You know, we can see him run the ball, and he's fast, and he's good, he's quick, he's a great athlete, but good arm too, accurate. Just got hit Cloud out here. Campbell had coverage, but it was just too much cushion that he gave him.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at their own 46-yard line. Ball on the right hash now. They'll go slot wide out to the far side, which is the wide side. They also have that tight end, a tackle, extra tackle on that left side. Snap is back, going to turn, looking to throw the ball again, and it's going to be thrown out there incomplete, and then a flag comes flying in.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Trying to hit Luke Lynn out in the flat. Huffman had coverage. The ball was thrown way behind Lynn, and they're going to call Huffman for getting there early.
Yeah, it's pass interference is the call. So that'll be 15 yards. They'll get the full effect of that.
But I think it's fair to say, and I'm not saying either one way or the other, the calls are not going towards the Bulldogs' way right now, and we're only down by 6.
Right.
So
it'll be a 1st down all the way down to the Bulldog 39-yard line, much to the chagrin of the Bulldog fans. Coyote fans, of course, like the call. And again, we're in single coverage over there, and we wasn't even going to go cover the slot, but now we do. Snap is back, empty backfield, throw the out route. It's caught by I think that was number 8, and that's a pickup of about 7.
That's Greathouse, who's back in the offense right now. Just ran an out route. Good throw, good catch. McNeil comes up and makes a great open field tackle on him because Greathouse goes number 8, 6'3", 240 pounds, so he's a big boy.
He is. He's a defensive lineman playing slot. All right, so they're going to come right side this time with their heavier package. They've got a slot and a wide out over here. Oh, they got trips. So they got trips to the right, twins to the left, Palomino in the backfield by himself. Snap is back. He's looking to throw it again. He steps into one. He's got a man over the top, and that's going to be incomplete. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Just went for it on 2nd down and 3.
That's a go route, trying to get Cloud over the middle again. Campbell had coverage on him, and it was a little far. It was good coverage, thrown a little far, but Cloud comes up and he starts pointing at the sun, saying, I couldn't see anything on that. And we talked about that earlier.
3rd down and 3. Heavy package, I believe, just came in for the Coyotes. And they're going to put Carrasco to the right of Palomino in the backfield. Heavy to the left. I mean, they got a tackle and a guard on the right side, everybody else on the left, and now they're going to shift them over to the right side. Bulldogs don't want to jump off sides here. And now Palomino changing the play. And now a timeout taken by the Coyotes. That'll be their 3rd and final with 2:32 to go here in the first half. Coyotes leading 21-15. And so something there that Coach Lynn didn't like. Palomino was changing it when they swapped. The Bulldogs moved a little bit that time to the left side, Robbie, but I'm not sure what they saw they didn't like.
Yeah, the only movement I saw is Grantham walked out on that trip set from his defensive end position, which is, I mean, that's good because he's going to blow up those 3, that bunch set that's right there, and that's what they did last time on this. So he blows it up, and they have to go inside, and we're all slanting that way. So it is an adjustment by the Bulldogs, but I don't know. I think they're moving in motion, the bunch set from right to left, seeing how we adjust, and then Palomino was trying to call something to adjust to what we did.
Yeah, I think maybe he was thinking go back left with Carrasco.
Yeah.
But coach calls a timeout. I know it was getting down in time. I haven't been watching the play clock, and I'll start doing that. So I think maybe it was just getting close there, but it's 3rd down and 3. They're at the Bulldog 32-yard line. They're going to go heavy package to the left again. Are the Coyotes. Let's see if they shift out of it. That's the short side of the field. Carrasco to the right of Palomino. They do not shift. He does hand it off to Palomino. Bulldogs are right there, and they will jam him up. That's a pickup of really nothing. Oh, he broke through. They didn't blow the clock dead. They didn't.
So he runs up the middle, Carrasco does, and Johnson wraps him up. Other Bulldogs come in there. He keeps fighting and fighting and fighting. The ball comes out, and Greathouse picks up the ball and runs it into the end zone. Now the refs are talking right now, but we'll see what we wind up with here.
Well, there is a flag down, plus they should have blew the ball dead, but, I mean, we're not down there, but there is a flag down. Let's see what the call is. As the White Hat talking to his other officials. And so the White Hat will now tell the Roswell side what the play is. It is a loss of down. That brings up 4th down. So it'll be back at the Bulldog 41-yard line. 4th. Illegal touching? Is that what he called? It's 4th down. The guy on the side over here has not changed it, but it is 4th down. The Roswell Coyotes changing up their offense. They might punt it right here.
They're going to throw the ball right here.
Well, they come out in the regular offense. Yeah. It's 4th down and 12. Trips to the right side, which is the wide side. Twins to the left side. Bulldogs adjust. They didn't have anybody out there on a receiver. Snap is back on a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And so that will just stop the play.
Roswell fans didn't know it was timeout, and they were cheering.
Yeah.
Greathouse caught it over the middle.
Well, I was watching Campbell, and I was like, why isn't he watching? He knew they were calling a timeout.
Yeah.
So the Bulldogs defense will come to the sideline. Roswell will do the same. And right here, Robbie, we've got 2:16 to go. It seems like I've said that 5 times in a row. There's been 2 minutes to go for about 10 minutes.
Well, we got a great state championship game going on right here, and those listening, I hope you're enjoying it. I know everybody here is. It's all over the field. It's a great offense. It's good defense. There's some, controversial calls with the reffing crew, and fans are passionate about their teams as we are. So right now, this game has everything.
Crisp when it's this clear. All right, so a big 4th down here for the Coyotes. 4th down and 12. Bigger for the Bulldog defense, I believe, with a little over 2 minutes. Trips to the near side, which is the wide side. The ball on the left hash for the offense. They got twins to that side. Bulldog defense ready to go here. Palomino takes the snap, drops straight back. Bulldogs get some pressure. He steps over the middle. It's going to be caught. Did he catch it? He did. He said, I thought it hit the ground. They're saying it was caught.
I thought it was caught. Campbell cut in front of Cloud, Jalen Cloud. It kind of tipped and hit Cloud, reaching behind him, hit him in the hands, went up in the air, and they called a catch as he caught it before it hit the turf. 1st down.
1st and 10 after the 4th and 12. They get all the way to the Bulldog 20-yard line. Palomino with Toscano behind him in the shotgun. Snap is back, going to turn, hand it off to Toscano. He's going to be, I thought he was going to be tackled in the backfield. He just runs through an arm tackle, picks up all the way down to the Bulldog 12.
And I tell you, that's one of the differences right now why Roswell's so good. We knew they had to pass. We knew they were going to pass, and they still complete the pass to extend this drive here at the end of the half. So they're just a really good team.
We've got an injury on the field. It looks like it's number 21 for the Bulldogs, holding his left arm, shoulder. So he got up pretty quick and walking off under his own power.
That's Harcrow. He's showing some pain as he's walking off with Coach Caton.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Coyotes, the Bulldog 12-yard line. Slotting a wide out to the short side of the field. They're on the left hash, so the short side to the far side. Snap is back. He's going to run the speed option that way. They've got the Bulldogs sealed over there, but he didn't cut up like I thought he would, so really pretty decent defense by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was. They flowed well, so when he looked to cut up, he saw the inside linebacker or outside linebackers coming in. So then he tried to get outside of McNeil out there, and McNeil did a great job of keeping that outside contained and forcing him out of bounds. So 3rd and short.
Bulldogs hustling some players off. They need to hustle. They're barely getting off in time. All right, heavy to the right. Carrasco back in the left. Going to turn and hand it off to Carrasco. He's going to try to get around that left side. He gets the first down and more as he goes inside the 5-yard line. It looked like we might trip him up in the backfield, but he oversteps that attempt.
Now you know what's coming. They overload one side. Carrasco's opposite that side. Takes the handoff and just starts running towards there, finding a gap. So you know what's coming. We just can't stop it.
They called a timeout. Official, as number 7 lost his helmet. He's now off the field. We're down to 1:22 and counting here in the first half. Roswell up by 1 score, but trying to make it 2. Heavy package left. Carrasco to the right of Palomino in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. They got us outnumbered. They hand it to Carrasco over there on that left side. Bulldogs are not. Do they keep him out? They do. They tackle him right short of the goal line. So it'll be 2nd down and goal.
I'm going to tell you what, game in and game out, one of the best tacklers we have on defense is Tootie McNeil. He's out there on an island, and he just made a great tackle on Carrasco to keep him out of the end zone. But he just does such a good job.
I agree. All right, they're going to go heavy again to the left. Ball on the left hash. Everybody moves over to the right side. The Bulldogs move 2 men over there. Snap is back, quarterback keeper. He's going to be in easy. Nobody touched him on the right side. Touchdown, Roswell.
Yeah, that's just great blocking, right? I saw it over and over on the film. The line cuts our linemen. They just fire off the ball, hit him in the knees, cut him down, and then they get out on our linebackers, and great blocking in the end zone on our corner and safety, and he just walks in the end zone.
Yeah, I had Carrasco blocking for him, so they even had an extra blocker plus the heavy overload. So they're going to line up to kick the PAT. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and the kick looked good, and it was. So the Bulldogs have 33 seconds to score 28-15. The Coyotes, we're going to try to take a timeout.
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Edge Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Edge Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Edge Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
A scoring drive by the Roswell Coyotes. 13 plays, covered 70 yards, 1-yard touchdown run by Palomino. Kick was good by Guzman. Roswell 28, Artesia 15, 33.1 seconds left in the first half.
Kickoff unit on, got the ball on the X, the Coyotes on the 40-yard line. Here comes the kick. Going to kick it shallow. It's going to be caught on the left side by Kahn. Kahn looking to get around the corner, which he does, but then he's knocked out of bounds. Looks like, let's see where they spot him down at, the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
Number 15, Francisco Lara, did a great job there because Kahn was about to turn that corner and there was nobody down that sideline, but he had a good enough angle on him to force him out of bounds.
So the Bulldog offense, with just not a lot left on the clock, will come out in the huddle with 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. 27.6 seconds to be exact. Empty backfield, trips to the right. They got 2 safeties over the top, but one of them's going to have to roll up on one of our guys. They're going man-to-man coverage. Snap is back. Looking to the right. He's going to have to hurry. He's going to get hit and tackled in the backfield as he didn't see him coming.
So they were trying to run that slant because they're got everybody up on that defensive line. It looks like everybody's blitzed and tried to run the slant over the middle with Murray. And somebody backed off and covered him, so Casadas had to pull it back in, but Aiden Rutley gets the sack for the Coyotes.
Casadas is hurt. He's being talked to over there. Warren is stepping into the huddle. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. We're going to keep it right here. Didn't look like that vicious of a hit, but it just, I guess, got him. And
I think it landed on him.
Yeah, landed on him.
And he's 6'5", 240 pounds landing on you.
Yeah. So they're checking Isaac out over on the sideline. Coach Caton looking at his right shoulder. Sorry, his left shoulder. So his non-throwing arm, but nonetheless. Loss of about 7 yards. A formation.
You throw a screen here while they're doing that. Come back with something to slow that rush down.
All right, so they're going to play much more normal defense here. 2 safeties. They got linebackers out on their slots. Warren looking over the defense. He will drop the throw. He's going to step up in the pocket and let it go down the sideline. It's going to be caught, and then it's dropped. I guess they're going to call incomplete. It looked like he had it in his hand for a while, but then it comes out, so it'll be 3rd down and long.
Well, that's a great throw by Warren, first of all. Good protection by the line as the Coyotes have a player down. But number 20, Caleb Murray, just broke free down that left sideline. He had about 3 yards on the defender, and Warren just dropped it right over the shoulder, but the defender did a good job of coming in and slapping it away.
So Roswell checking the player on the field. Hopefully he's okay. It's number 50, it looks like.
Dominic Silva, 6'2", 225 senior.
And he is hurting. He is definitely hurting. Maybe just a cramp, because the way that he was pointing at his lower left back, he's telling him to rub it, which the trainer is. So Roswell here, they get that second touchdown, go back up by 2 scores on a long drive. Once again, they've had 2 of those really long drives, and both of them ending in touchdowns. 28-15 is our score, as they're still checking on the young man on the field. Both crowds got pretty quiet. I don't think he's hurt bad. I just think he maybe had a cramp the way he was acting. They got him up, and he to get himself off the field by himself, touching that left hip, left back. So the Bulldog offense will come back out here, and you don't want to give up a touchdown right here. So we want to be careful right here, I would think, with 8 seconds.
3 guys back deep. That's what I'm saying. Just throw a screen or something, get it to Galindo, and then see what happens. Con across the middle, something.
They're playing way back. And I mean back at the 20-yard line. We're on our own 33. They got safeties back at their own 20. Warren looking over the defense. Snap is back. He does drop the throw. They only rush 3. He's going to step up under pressure. He's going to throw it across, and it's overthrown, and that will be the end. Nope, there's 3.5 seconds, and it's 4th down. So we're going to have to do something with it here. We're in a tough spot here with that much. I mean, it's not much time, but we're going to have to run another offensive play.
Yeah.
Or punt it.
Let's see what Coach Maupin wants to do.
I guess you run an offensive play and let the time run out. Maybe hand it off to Galindo. Let him run through the right side or something.
Yeah, Bulldog's going to have to go in and adjust at halftime. Roswell came out with a great game plan. They've executed it, even though it's pretty obvious what they're doing. We just hadn't been able to stop it. So it'll be interesting to see the adjustments after halftime.
All right, Warren in the shotgun. He's got Galindo to his left. Trips to the far side, right side. And now a whistle blows.
Delay game.
Delay game on the Bulldogs. Which, as long as we don't fumble it or throw a pick, we're going to be okay, because it'll just be the last play of the half. And so I would definitely hand it off to Galindo. But I'm not the play caller. Warren looking over the defense. Snap is back. He is going to drop the throw. He's going to throw it out here to Galindo. He catches it, makes a man miss. He's to the 30. He's going to be drugged down from behind. And that'll be the last play, as that was a good job by Greathouse to catch up to him. Almost stripped it away from him. So we're at the half. It is 28-15 here at the Wool Bowl. We're going to get the halftime show going here. Stay tuned.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. And boy, do I have some amazing Tuesday deals for you. If you're grabbing a quick bite for yourself, you gotta try our country fried steak meal. This includes our delicious home-style country fried steak patty served with mashed potatoes and white gravy, creamy coleslaw, and a buttermilk biscuit, all just for $4.99. Looking to feed the whole fam? We got you covered. Try our $20 meal deal. This includes 8 pieces of all dark meat chicken, large mashed potatoes and gravy, a large coleslaw, and 4 buttermilk biscuits. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local KFC and Taco Bell.
Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery in Artesia is the source for Bulldog fan gear, company gear, and gear for school spirit. Bulldog Pride specializes in embroidered logos for companies, sports, and school attire, and for special gifts. All embroidery at Bulldog Pride is done in-house and never outsourced. For more information, call 575-736-1701 or stop by Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery located in the Abo Shopping Center at 1028 South 13th Street in Artesia. Open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 5.
It's Black Friday! The Big O Black Friday sale has begun. You can save on tires and drive safer this season. Sounds more like Black Friday. Hey, that's my job. It's just so fun. Right now, it's buy 3, get 1 free on hundreds of select tires, including our very own and rarely on sale Big O branded tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Offer valid now through December 8th. Installation required. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted. See store for pricing. Eligibility may vary, not valid with other offers.
Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs! Welcome back to our Tate Branch Fan of the Week segment, and we're in Santa Teresa. I know many of you are not, but that's why we're there, to bring you the ball game, and it's time to do our Fan of the Week segment, and we have a great Fan of the Week, Jeff Bowman. Jeff, thank you so much for doing this.
Glad to be able to help out.
Yeah, Jeff, a longtime resident of this area, you were telling me about how you and your brother grew up on the farm wanting to be a Bulldog, wanting to play football.
Absolutely. Back in those days, we didn't have computers, we didn't have internet, we didn't have video games, and so all we had basically was each other out in the country, and so we would go out and we would play football and other sports, and our highlight every fall was Friday night. We didn't have too much exciting going on as far as the what was happening out there, and so what we looked forward to was going to the Bulldog football games, and we enjoyed that greatly. And in between that time, we would get out in the front yard when we were little guys, and we would play football and throw passes to each other. After that, as we got bigger and kind of outgrew the yard, then we went to the road and to the alfalfa fields and threw passes to each other. And we grew up, and we absolutely love Bulldogs, and our blood runs orange.
That is great. So you grew up at a time while the Bulldog legacy was being built by L.G. Henderson. The Bulldog Bowl was built. You probably got to see that as that was actually being constructed.
Absolutely. And a lot of the early football championship games we saw, well, anything that was any game at home, we watched that. And remember the big hole in the out there, and wondering what it was going to look like ultimately, and turned out to be a magnificent facility and very respected over the state.
Still first class to this day. So you get to go to high school, you get to play sports, you and your brother. You played football. L.G. Henderson was your coach, but you also had a Henderson that was on the team with you.
That's right. My brother was quarterback in 1969, started, he was our backup in 69, starter in 70, and then I started in 71 and 72. Well, in my class, Cripper Henderson was in that class, and number 88, he played tight end, and unfortunately for him, we had mainly a running offense, and so he was blocking most of the time. We ran the old Green Bay, Lombardi, guard pull, guard trap type offense, as well as the lead plays, and but every once in a while we would throw the ball.
Every once in a while. Did they throw it to the slot, or did they actually throw it to the tight end?
Well, every once in a while we threw it to the tight end. In fact, I was mentioning to you earlier that after the practice each day, everybody else would go in, and Cooper and I would stay out, and we would run the pass patterns and plays that were applicable to the tight end, and those were mainly throwbacks or a special play called, my senior is like 626 lead pass, which we faked the lead play, which everybody thought we were going to run the lead because we did it 99.9% of the time. And we faked it. Usually the tight end would slip out and be open. And in fact, we did that at a special game my junior year. At the end of the season, we didn't make the playoffs, and Carlsbad didn't. Back then, only a few teams did. And so at the end of the season, they arranged a special game between Carlsbad and Artesia, and only the juniors and the sophomores and the freshmen who were going to be on the team next year played. And so we went up there and we played the game, and right at the end of the game, we were behind, and we were driving, and we were running a couple of the patterns, a throwback pattern that went to the tight ends, and a couple went to Cooper, and a couple went to the other end. And so we get down near the goal line, and it's only a couple of yards, and so we line up in the formation that everybody expects us to run the lead play off the tackle. And Coach Henderson calls the 626 lead pass, which we've practiced hour after hour after hour. So fake the ball, the handoff into the inside, and of course they crashed out. Cooper went to the outside, and somehow I managed to get the pass to him, and he made a good catch, and we ended up winning that football game.
Wow. What a story. And I think you knew then that Coach Henderson would be a passing coach as we see the spread offense and the passing offense. You probably got a little sight of that early on.
Absolutely. I know that he maybe was a little frustrated in not being able to get the ball more, and certainly would have loved to have been in a spread offense where they threw it. Of course, they would have had to have a quarterback to throw it, and I'm not sure I qualified to do that. But I know that afterwards, that's certainly the way he went, even though his dad was primarily a run-based offense. He went out and was innovative, as he's been innovative with a lot of things, and started running the spread offense in high school, and was one of the first coaches to do that. And some coaches would only do that for 1 year, and when they had the personnel to do that. And Coach Henderson, amazingly enough, has been able to do that year after year very effectively, and had a lot of community support and a good program from the ground up that has developed the kids that can throw the ball, kids that can catch the ball, and it's just been amazing at the program he's been able to develop here.
Sure, and it continued with Coach Rex Henderson, and now obviously with Jeremy Maupin and what he's doing with the program. So you graduate from high school. Did you go off to, I'm assuming you went to college?
I did. I graduated from high school here, had an academic scholarship at the University of Texas, El Paso, went 4 years there, and then went to law school at Texas Tech. Go Raiders.
Next year. There's always next year.
Yeah.
Texas Tech. Anyway, and so did you come back to Artesia right away, or did you go someplace else and do some law before you came back here?
After law school, I worked with the Hinkle firm in Roswell and traveled a lot. We went and worked on projects in different places, spent a year in Oklahoma City, and then mainly working in oil and gas. Then a friend of mine called me and kept trying to convince me to come help him run his company, oil and gas exploration company in Texas. So in 1985, I moved to Texas and helped him run his business, and then he sold his business around 1992. And so I had a number of options of where to go. And my wife and I decided to move back to Artesia, a lot because of the Artesia traditions and the school system and the kids being able to play, and we wanted our kids to have the advantages of Artesian playing activities. And she's very short and I'm very short, so we figured they were going to be short, and we know Artesia always gives kids an opportunity, and we're very fortunate. Our kids played a lot of sports. Both of them played football, swam, ran track, played golf, and did very well at those things. And the oldest was actually in the band in addition to all of that. So it was very fortunate, and we've appreciated Artesia and the school system, and have really, that was a good decision for us.
Sure. And did you get any grief over raising a kicker?
Only when he missed, which fortunately wasn't very often. But no, I tell you what, I know my parents experienced some stress having quarterbacks, but it's also very stressful when you have a child that's a kicker. But fortunately, he's very good, and he had good, usually good protection and good job. So
you know, that's kind of in the football world that the kicker position tends to get picked on a little bit. But when you have a good one, you know it, and it really helps the offense and everybody else with what they get to do. You're on the school board for Artesia, the Board of Education. When did you get on the school board, and what was your motivation for wanting to do that?
Just finished my 24th year on the school board. I'm currently the president. I really had no ambition to do that. In fact, no political ambition. I want to be in the background doing things and not necessarily in politics itself. But a lot of people came to me and said, hey, we'd like for you to run. We feel like you'd be an asset to us. And so they did some arm twisting, and so I did, and been on there for 24 years.
And that's been quite an experience, too. All the different things and challenges that school boards all across the country are facing right now. But you've got a great group of board members, and I know Lowell Irby passed away recently, and that's big shoes to fill there. But that's got to be rewarding when you see things happening smoothly as they tend to do.
Artesia's had a great tradition in many areas, and certainly the school board has been one of them. We have a lot of continuity. We have a lot of continuity in the administration leadership, and I was fortunate when I got on to be able to watch and listen to some really good board members, and it's carried on. And we've had at times some difficult issues and so forth, but nothing like COVID. That was extremely difficult. It was a lot of stress on everybody, and I lost a lot of sleep. I was very concerned about our kids and their education, and talked to a lot of people in Santa Fe about that, and unfortunately they didn't listen to us very much, but certainly that was a very trying time, and really glad to have that behind us.
Oh yeah, and it wasn't for a lack of effort. There are lots of people around the state that were trying to make the case on doing things a little bit differently than what they are. You do still get to travel a little bit. You probably wear orange from time to time. Do people immediately know you're from Artesia? Or if you get to tell the Artesia story to people from out of town, what are you most excited about telling people about Artesia and the whole experience here?
Well, fortunately, I usually don't have to tell them about it. It's like, you're from Artesia, and they know the traditions here, not just sports, but everything else. And everywhere we go, if they've had exposure to our kids, they say those are the best behaved kids. They're super good kids. And as far as wearing my orange, yes, I do it. In fact, I wore one today. It's one of my favorites, and I've probably worn this to maybe 10 state championship games, and so I wore this specially. But my wife happened to go to Roswell High School. She graduated the same year that I did, and so it took a while for her to get oriented to this Artesia Bulldog thing, but she's bought in. But I still get that question about, why does 3/4 of your closet have to be orange? And so...
Why is that even a question?
Well, if you went to Roswell High, I guess that's a question. But I've been able to maintain most of mine, except for what I've given away to others. So,
yeah. No, that's great. And they've got a pretty good football coach and a pretty good program up at Roswell High right now. So nothing to be ashamed of there. Well, we have for you, for enduring this time, we've got a beautiful Fan of the Week mug that we're going to get to you, and a $50 gift card from the Adobe Rose that you're welcome to use anytime. And we thank you for all that you've done on the school board, and of course as a supporter of Bulldog sports and the athletics and all education here in Artesia. Thank you so much, Jeff, for doing this.
Well, thank you. And I'd also, this is unsolicited, I'd just like to thank Tate Branch and his family for all that they've done for the community through their foundation that they've established. They help our school kids and our schools, and just really appreciate that. And really everybody, there is so much support here. It's really crazy just how much we have, and that's the other thing that people just don't believe what we have here. In fact, we just recently had a visitor come in from out of town, and my wife's longtime friend, and she was just blown away with what we have here and the support that everyone gives our kids. And so I just thank everybody in our community, and especially as a school board member, to thank them for the private partnerships that we have, not just with Tate Branch, but with all the people. And so thank you very much.
They do a fantastic job. The Written in Red Foundation is the Tate Branch Foundation. There's a lot of kids with school supplies. There's a lot of kids with shoes, thanks to that Written in Red Foundation and the other programs that they help out with. Right. Jeff Bowman, our Fan of the Week. If there's a Fan of the Week you'd like to nominate, get a hold of Perry here at Tate Branch. And who knows, they may come up before the season's over. I think I was counting in my head. I think we've got at least 6 more games that we're going to be playing this year. Did I get the math right on that?
Or more.
Or more. All right.
Not or. There will be more.
There will be more. 7. I miscounted. I forgot. We're playing 1 tonight. Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, folks. We'll get you back to Santa Teresa in just a moment.
Are you looking for a fun challenge? Come try the new Ninja Cross System courses at the Artesia Aquatic Center. Open 3 days a week, these courses have something for everyone. If the easier course is a little too easy for you, you could try to become just the 5th person to complete the challenge course. And the best part is, there's no additional cost. You could get access to the courses with your normal membership or day pass. These courses are open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Sundays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Come make a splash at the Artesia Aquatic Center today. Go Bulldogs!
Seasons room, but have you heard of a 4 Seasons window? Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing and Windows. It might surprise you to learn many windows are built to handle only the cold or only the heat, but not both. In Southeast New Mexico, one or the other doesn't cut it. That's why Trustmark windows are built to handle our 4 seasons climate, the scorching summers, the bone-chilling winters, and everything in between. Special glass coating blocks extreme UV rays, a stout frame prevents warping from the extreme weather changes, and insulated glass is like putting your home in a giant styrofoam cooler in the winter and keeps cold out and warmth in. And in the summer, it keeps heat out and cool in. For our 4 seasons weather, get 4 Seasons windows. Call today for your no-obligation spring window assessment, 575-755-7663, or visit TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Art Center offers information on local and area history. The Art Annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back here to the Wool Bowl. We're coming out of the half of the state championship game, Class 5A. The Roswell Coyotes hosting the Artesia Bulldogs. And right now, Robbie, a hard-hitting ball game. Roswell up by 2 scores. Going to be a big second half.
It is going to be a big second half. Coyotes lead 28-15, so Bulldogs down by 2 touchdowns, or 2 scores there by touchdown. And it's going to be interesting. We were talking at halftime, and we know what they're going to do. They're just really good at doing what they're doing. They're winning the battle in the trenches, and they are playing pretty much. They had 1 fumble, but they're playing error-free ball. They're pretty much penalty-free right now. So Roswell played a really, really good half, that first half, and it's going to be interesting as the Bulldogs get this.
kicked or anything. Nope, we're back. All right, so it's 3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs on the left hash. Warren with the double A formation. Good pocket, throws that out right. Oh, and it's dropped. It went right through the hands of the intended receiver. And, man, I don't.
Down here, Radman.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see what the Bulldogs do here. As we're going to go for it, lining up 4th and 4 at our own 47-yard line. As the snap is back, got a man coming down on him, and they're going to get him in the backfield. That's going to be a turnover on downs and about a 7-yard sack.
Well, they just brought everybody off the edge. They outnumbered our offensive tackle on the right side and came off the edge, and then another defender broke free, and Greathouse and number 40 again, Rutley. So good pass rush and just a good job by the Coyotes.
So turnover on downs. It's going to be Coyote football at the Bulldog 40-yard line, as they will line up on the right hash. Will the offense for the Coyotes. Palomino in the backfield. He's got number 2 behind him this time, and that's Cloud. Snap is back, going to turn, fake it to Cloud. Toscano's going to come out. Man wide open to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Roswell on an end-around pass.
Yeah, well-designed play there. They just pitched it. Looked like it was going to go outside. We had a Bulldog there. He cut inside of him, and then standing out there, Colby Sanchez, number 4, the junior, wide open. He had to wait on the ball, caught it, went into the end zone for the touchdown. So well-designed play by the Coyotes.
10:59 to go on the clock. 34-15 Roswell, as their left-footed kicker out ready to go. The snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So we'll go ahead and take a break. Our score at the Wool Bowl, 35-15 in favor of the Coyotes.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at jjhc.org.
Welcome back here to the Wool Bowl.
Roswell Coyotes score on one play. Went 40 yards. Touchdown throw from Toscano to Sanchez. Kick was good by Guzman. Roswell now leads 35-15 with 10:59 left in the third quarter.
A lot of time left, but a 3-score lead for the Coyotes. Here comes the kick. He's going to kick it shallow once again. Coming up and making the catch is going to be Kahn. He tried to run the little weave, and he's going to be tackled at about the 30-yard line. Let's see where they give him forward momentum. To about the 32. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 32.
Yeah, tried to move that starburst up for the short kick. Kahn ran by, didn't even hand it off, just went around that right side, but a couple of Coyotes and Carrasco were waiting on him. Carrasco makes the tackle.
All right, so Warren over on the sideline with Coach Moppin. He'll jog in the play. Ball will start out near, well, kind of split between the right hash and the middle of the field as Warren goes into the huddle. See what the Bulldogs come out here. They're going to come out in their standard A formation look. Going to have Galindo to the right of Warren in the backfield. Looks over the defense. Carrasco standing at about the 48-yard line, 20 yards deep. Everybody else up in man coverage. Warren steps out. He's going to throw it over the top. Good throw. That's going to be in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. It was tipped, but it looked like he brought it in. It looked like he was going to catch it easily, and then it just pops out of his hands.
Yeah, Isaiah Ronda, number 21, was just a step behind Eglin going down that right sideline. And just kind of I don't know, we're on the opposite side of the field. He dove in there, so I don't know if he messed up Eglin to making that catch or not, but anyway, incomplete.
I think maybe that's a good way to put it. Just that dive at the end kind of messed him up because it hit him right in the hands. It like hit and popped out.
Yeah.
So
which is the 5th drop pass today by the Bulldogs.
Right. So incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Ball at our own 33. They got their defensive line moving around, all standing up. They're going to run the speed option is Warren. Now he's going to pitch it. It's going to be caught. Galindo to the 40. He's got the first down. The 45. He's going to be drug out of bounds by Carrasco. All the way to the 40. They're going to mark him down at the 48-yard line of the Coyotes.
So you want to be a quarterback for the Artesia Bulldogs, huh? You know, you got Cazadas, who's accounted for a lot of our offense this year. Tremendous quarterback. And you're the junior quarterback in the state title game. You get called on, come in the second half and lead your team to hopefully win a state championship.
He's playing very cool under pressure so far. He's had several offensive plays. All right, so the Bulldogs in tight set, a slot and a wide out on either side. Snap is back, going to pitch it to the short side of the field to Kahn. He's going to push forward, maybe pick up 6 yards. Actually, they're going to mark him down about 5. It'll be second down and 5.
So staying away from that two-back set right now are the Artesia Bulldogs, just running their base plays again out of that A formation, and Trips and Warren, you know, like we said, been doing this his whole life. He's stepping in, he's making his reads and running the offense, so doing a good job.
Ball on the left hash for the Bulldogs, going to stay in their tight set as they got their slot and wide out really tight on the far side of the field. On the short side, more normal. Warren's going to bring a man in motion to the right side, going to sprint out that direction, looking down the field, still looking. Now he's going to turn the corner and just pick up what he can, which is close to a first down. In fact, he may have gotten it. Let's see where they mark him down.
Because I've only seen Warren really at the end of games whenever we've been winning this year. He showed some speed to me there. He rolled to his right, looking down the field, and then when he decided to go, he had another gear there to get pick up the yards and get out of bounds. So good play by him.
So it'll be first down for the Bulldogs. He got it by the nose of the football at the 38-yard line of the Roswell Coyotes as the Bulldogs break the huddle. Going to stay. Nope, they're going to go trips this time to the left side, which is the wide side of the field. Little triangle trips. One receiver to the far side. DB backs off 12 yards over there. Snap is back. Going to turn and hand it off to Galindo. Picks his way through, and he'll be hit, I think, by the same guy that's been making all the plays. Actually, no. Middle linebacker maybe got him. Pickup of about 2.
Yeah, middle linebacker stepped up in there and made the tackles. Number 11, but I don't have him on their roster, so I don't know who that is, but good play by him.
Be second down and 8 for the Bulldogs at the 36-yard line of the Roswell Coyotes as Warren goes back into the huddle. We're down to 10 minutes, going under 10 minutes now in the third quarter. A formation, ball on the right hash. Bulldogs going from the north to the south as Warren looks over the defense. Takes the snap, drops straight back. He's going to throw a screen to the right side. Galindo out there. He's got a man in front of him. Gets a good block. Goes down the sideline. And then he still breaks a tackle. They're going to say he was out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
There's that screen pass we were talking about, right? They're coming hard. They're rushing. They're blitzing some. So the way you combat that is with the screen. Let them come. And then get it in Galindo's hands, which is a good call. You're a great running back. And then get some blocking out in front of him. So good call, good execution by the offense.
First down at the Rocket 17-yard line. There's 9:38 to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs on the drive. Gonna go those tight slot and wide out to the wide side, which is the left side. Man in motion is Kahn. Snap is back, gonna roll this way. Going to throw it over to Kahn. He had to underthrow it as number 11 was in his face, kind of threw it off his back foot, incomplete.
Yeah, trying to roll to his left, and 11 came and cut off where he couldn't get his shoulders around, couldn't get squared up. We had a wide open receiver out there in the flat, but just couldn't get enough on it to get it to him.
Yeah, it was Kahn that he come across the formation in motion, but you're right, didn't have enough on it, and so incomplete. Going to bring up a second down for the Bulldogs at the 17-yard line of the Coyotes. They'll break the huddle with the Dogs. Going to go slot wide out either side. Galindo to the left of Warren in the backfield at the quarterback position. Now he moves over to the right side, does Galindo. Snap back. Warren looks. He throw it over the top. And that goes through the hands again. Just right through his hands.
That's just the day it is, right? Eglin did a good job running that go route to the corner of the end zone. Good throw by Warren. And Eglin's got about 6 or 7 inches on that corner and just I think he put his hands up a little late, but looked like he could catch it from here, and he just missed it.
Third down and 10 at the 12-yard line. Play clock down to 17 as Warren just now coming off the sideline. So they'll have to hustle. And they've been taking a minute in the huddle. So the play clock at 10 when they break the huddle. And just kind of taking their time to get up there. Down to 5. Going to have to run a play here.
Not going to happen.
3, 2, 1. And Coach Maupin takes the timeout. Well, they get the play off. Yeah, he called the timeout. It would have been a touchdown. Bulldog fans didn't know he called the timeout. Well, it is.
Part of the problem is he's running Warren in and out right now, right? He's got the backup quarterback in, and so Warren's having to run all the way to the sideline, get the play, and then run back out to the huddle. It's on the far hash. And then when they broke, Jack Byers had to run all the way back across the field to get in formation. So that just took a long time.
Interesting thing to me, Robbie, is that kind of been doing it all year. He's been, remember, Carrasco's been Casadas has been coming to the sideline all year long, which I found interesting just because since 1991, they've been calling the plays from the sideline. We don't ever see the quarterback come over, but this year it's been somewhat like that most of the time, and definitely right now that's what's happening, as you pointed out. All right, so the timeout is over. It's 3rd down and 10 at their 17-yard line. Had that timeout not been taken, I think it would have been delay a game, but they went ahead and ran a play and we scored. So the Bulldog fans thought we had a touchdown. All right, A formation, slot and wide out, really spread out wide on the wide side of the field. The ball on the right hash. Warren looking, said something, now he brings the man in motion. We're going to have trips on this. Oh my gosh, that's going to be a false start on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, everybody moved but the center. So I think it's pretty fair to say he missed the count. So Roswell players trying to get their crowd into this.
They'll back them up 5. We're at the 22-yard line, and Bulldogs acting like they got a timeout. They do not. They're all kind of just walking to the sidelines, but now they realized, hey, it's not timeout, it was a penalty. Let's get in the huddle, which they are now. Play clock has never started, so I don't know what to say about that. I'm thinking the guy in the back, judge, has probably been counting. But the play clock never started. 3rd down and 15. Snap is back. Warren drops straight back. He pumps it. Going to go over the top. And that's going to be... I think the DB got in the way of our receiver, and he didn't see it. Looked like he was an easy catch for him, but didn't get his hands out on it.
Yeah, so Eglin running a stop and go route over there. He stopped, Warren pumped it to him, and then he tried to release to the end zone, and Warren threw it. It looked like it may have been a little far out where he couldn't get to it. Maybe if he dove, he could have got to it, but.
Injury timeout on the field as the Roswell Coyote was, looked like he's cramping up in his calf muscle. I'm not sure. I hope that's all it is, just a cramp. Don't want any injuries.
4th down.
4th down and 17 from the 22-yard line, down by 20 points. It's 35-15 if you're just joining us here on KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com. Joby Hodling and Robbie Ballou. The thing that I didn't say at the beginning of this ball game, and I'm sure pictures have been seen and whatnot, but I didn't say what everybody was wearing. I forgot for a minute, or for the whole half. We were on radio only, so people can't see it. The Bulldogs wearing their orange pants and white jerseys. Roswell wearing solid black with white numbers and black helmets and a red A on their helmet. They help him off, and I think that was one of their players, number 8. That's
Greathouse.
Greathouse.
4th and 15.
I'm sorry, I said 17 because we're on the 17. 4th and 15. We're on the 20, whatever. 4th and 15. All right, trips to the near side, which is the wide side of the field. They're trying to bring their DBs up. They're way back there. Warren drops, 3-man rush, steps up under it, and he's going to beat. I think the ball must have been hit or just came out of his hand. I guess it just came out of his hand funny. Nobody around him.
Yeah.
Turnover on downs.
Had a good pocket. It was interesting. They had 3 safeties back at the goal line. First down would have been the 5-yard line, but they had 3 guys, and they only rushed 3, so he had a good pocket. He just stepped up, and it did look like it came out of his hand funny.
Dove on him. Nobody nearby the ball.
Yeah.
Turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 at the 22 for the Roswell Coyote offense. They're going to have a slot and a wide out to the wide side. Ball on the left hash. Palomino in the backfield with is that Toscano back there behind him?
Yes.
Snap is back. Going to run the speed option to this left side, or to the right side. Boy, nowhere to go with it, and the Bulldogs did a good job stringing that out.
They did. they've adjusted to that speed option well and strung it all the way out. And the backside guys, Grantham and Johnson, coming hard. And they actually, when he stopped to try to go back the other way, they made the tackle. So good pursuit.
All right, so Roswell again going to take a minute to get the play in. And right here, they want to take some time off the clock, would be my guess. 19 seconds. Ball clock still running. We're down to 8:45 and counting. As Palomino in the backfield takes a snap, turns and hands it off to Descano on the right side this time. There's a holding or something called right in the middle. He'll get the first down, still on his feet actually. Bulldog, still no whistle. I can't believe they let the play go that long.
Yeah.
But there is a flag right where it could be an offensive holding. We'll see what the call is. And an official got run into and over, and he's hunched over now, but looks like he'll be okay. He's the one that threw the penalty, so he has to talk to Mr. Whitehat.
It was a good job by Toscano. Where he wanted to go, the Bulldog had stuffed the hole. He had good vision to see a lane coming, cutting back against the grain, and cuts it back, but we'll see what the call is.
And Roswell walking back. The Whitehat just kind of looking around at everybody. I don't know what he's doing. It is a hold on the offense, so they'll march this back. Of course, it did stop the clock with 8:29 to go here in the third quarter. So they marked it from the spot of the foul. It's going to be second down and about 17, it looks like. Ball back at the 16-yard line. Palomino takes a snap, going to roll, looking to throw it. He's got a man out there. He makes the catch, and he'll just be ridden out of bounds on the far left side. Pickup of about 15 yards.
Yeah.
No, about 8, maybe 10.
Noah Lynn just running that out route, deep out route that time. Good throw by Palomino and good catch by him. You're wondering why we're man-to-man coverage, because they're trying to load up that box to stop this powerful running game, and so we're giving them a cushion. Just good throw, good catch.
So we'll bring up a third down and about 5. Bulldog defense want to rise up right here, make them punt the ball. We have not forced a punt today. They've gotten a couple of fourth down conversions. They've had some long third down conversions they pick up. Heavy package in. They're going to turn and hand it off to Carrasco, trying to get around the side. He stiff arms the first man. He's going to get the first down.
Bulldogs made an adjustment there on that heavy package. They brought out Miguel Soto, brought in Axel Hartley, put him in nose guard. So we had 5 defensive linemen, and Carrasco just runs around the corner and picks up the first down.
They needed 5. They got about 6. It'll be first and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Clock ticking away here in the third quarter. We're down to just went at 8 minutes. They got a slot and a wide out to the wide side. Ball now on the right hash for the offense. Bulldog defense ready to go. Palomino takes a snap. He's going to speed option that way. Bulldog stringing it out pretty good, but Palomino gets around the corner, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards.
Again, I mean, I don't know what else to say. You described the play, right? They're just going to the left on the speed option. They get our guys blocked. We tried to string it out. You said strung it out well, but then they get the block on, and he rounds the corner.
Well, he ended up getting 3. I was mistaken on the number of yards, but yeah, he just rounded the corner and got the 3. Looked like we might have him at the line of scrimmage or worse, but able to get around that corner. All right, they got tight on both sides. Going to turn, fake the handoff, looking to throw the ball. He's going to throw it over the top, and that's going to be too far.
Spring into the season with a great rate at Artesia Credit Union. With their Share Certificate Special, get an unbelievable 5.50% APR with a 12-month term on any new deposit $5,000 and over. It's easy to watch your money grow when you plant it at Artesia Credit Union. And with a rate as high as 5.50%, you can watch it grow like never before. This high rate on a 12-month term is for new deposits only with a minimum of $5,000. Learn how to spring into savings at Artesia Credit Union, 210 North 5th Street in Artesia. Member NCUA.
As the seasons change, it can be a great time to refresh your oral health too. Here's a few fall tooth care tips from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Fall is a great time to switch out your toothbrush. Toothbrushes should be replaced every 3 to 4 months. With fall coming comes fall baking, which means lots of sugar-laden treats. In addition to the goodies, try reaching for fruits and vegetables that are rich in fiber. And as the end of your insurance year approaches, now could be the perfect time to take advantage of any unused dental benefits. Please call and schedule your appointment today at Smile Expressions in Artesia.
First American Bank was founded in Artesia in 1903 and is the oldest and largest independent community bank in New Mexico. We have reached a milestone few companies in this country can celebrate, our 120-year anniversary. We thank our customers and our communities for their support and friendship. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Will Banks LLC in Artesia and Hobbs, New Mexico is seeking dedicated and motivated individuals to join their new team specializing in crane services for the construction and production industry in the Permian Basin. Immediate openings are available for Class A CDL flatbed step deck truck operators with pay starting at $28 per hour and full benefit package. Applicants must have a clean driving record, 3 years CDL driving experience, and be able to pass a drug and alcohol screen. For more information, visit willbanks.us. Will Banks is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, Bulldog fans. I'm back here on the phone. For
Dean's
some
Inc.
reason,
of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification.
If we get on, I do. You don't want it. Hi, Bulldog fans. I'm on the phone here. For some reason, our equipment just collapsed. Artesia did score while we were off air. 2 plays, 83 yards, 51-yard TD run by Galindo. Kick was good by Dominguez. Now the kickoff is going to be fielded at the 15. And trying to get around the corner, he does. He's going to get all the way out to the 30-yard line before he's knocked down by Bulldogs number 25. We're going to try to get this back up here for you, fans. I'm not exactly sure why we lost you, but we're working on it. All right, so Bulldog defense on. It's 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at the did you get that? Yeah. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Man still on his feet, but he's going to go down right at the 30. He kind of spun away before Bulldogs got there. And so it'll bring up, I don't think I said it. Let's try this. All right, I'm still here. Try to work on our equipment here. I'm going to turn Gene and whoever's listening back to the studio, I'm turning everything off. And then I'm going to bring it back up. All right, so it's second down and 10. It's the 30. Going to turn, and he keeps it trying to get around the right side, which Palomino does. He's to the 35. He's going to slide down at about the 38-yard line. Let's see where they slide it down. A late flag comes in, way on the backside. We'll see what the call is here. So the White Hat turning and looking to the sideline on the Bulldog side of things. Not sure why. Does that thing move at all out there, guys? They're still staying at the same spot? Okay. All right, so he still hasn't made the call, but it looks like it's on the Coyotes. But it came in from way back down the line by the umpire. So it's, I didn't see this. What was the call? Holding. Okay, so it was a holding call. So I'll bring up second down 11 after marching it off. The score is 35-22, 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Heavy package. Orozco to the left of Palomino. We're going to come this way. Palomino's going to keep it, look to throw it. He's going to throw it to a wide open receiver, and it goes through his hands. Incomplete. Boy, the Bulldogs got away with one there because he was wide open, but it is incomplete. And so the Bulldogs will live to play another down. It'll be third down and 11 from their own 29-yard line. All right, so third down and 11, big play here for the Bulldogs. They got the punt on the last possession, and so going to try to do it again here. They're going to go trips to the right side. They got too many guys on the field. 2, 4, that's a penalty on them, too many men on the field. And so he left the huddle, so it'll be a back them up 5 yards, and that may be a loss of down as well. Oh, he's going to wave it off. Oh, he's saying they called the timeout. The line judge on the very far side, Coach Maupin beside himself, but to no avail. So the penalty is waved off, as the line judge on the far side said they called the timeout. Here's the thing. He left the penalty. He left the huddle with it full. Then they called the timeout, so that should be a penalty regardless. Let's see if they get that straight. Jeff, back in the studio, maybe restart our internet for me. Stop it and restart it. Maybe that'll reboot the thing. So it's going to be, it'll remain third down at 11, as they said that the penalty flag was waved off. All right, so they got trips to the right side, empty backfield. Palomino on the right, on their left hash mark. Bulldogs down, play clock down to 19. Bulldogs showing a blitz. Oh, and it's offsides. False start on the offense. That will back them up 5. It'll bring up third down and 16 now for the Coyotes. So third down and 16. It's now at their own 24-yard line. They'll stay in trips right, twins left. Palomino in the backfield. Bulldogs defense ready to go here. Back out of the blitz. Snap is back. Looking down the field. He's going to throw it deep. Bulldogs go back. Ball's knocked down. It'll be fourth down and 16 as the Bulldogs, Charlie Campbell, breaks that pass up. We got a Bulldog down in the backfield. Okay, they're going to be a timeout here for the Bulldog injury timeout. And again, I'm going to keep it right here as I'm not controlling anything from here now. We'll keep it right here. I'm going to shut the entire system down. If anybody back in the studio is listening to me, please restart the Starlink for me. Kill it and restart it. So fourth down, and so 2 times in a row the Bulldogs have held on fourth down. Campbell back to receive the punt at the 42-yard line. 4th down and 16. Roscoe, the punter. Snap is back. He will punt it. Good punt. It's going to be a returnable. Campbell will go back, catch it at the 29. He now goes to the right side. There's going to be a penalty on the Bulldogs. A block in the back is what I believe the call will be. Flag came in right where I saw the block. So he makes it up to the 38-yard line, but there's a penalty flag on the field. And so looking for the wide hat. He's not made it down there yet, but I believe it is on the Bulldogs. Bulldog offense back out on the field. They're going to mark it down. Flag is laying on the 35. Illegal block is the call. So they'll march it from the spot of the foul, which is at the 35. All right, so I'm going to go back here. I think in the studio maybe they've reset everything, and I'll try to get us back online where Robbie can join me. First and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 25-yard line. As Warren in the shotgun, A formation, brings a man in motion. That's Kahn. Snap is back, turning, hand it off, and breaking through is Galindo. He's to the 30, to the 35, cuts back in. He's going to be down at about the 37-yard line, maybe 38 for a big first down pickup. So first and 10 for the Bulldogs. A lot of time left here. Bulldogs have some momentum as the Artesia Bulldogs now have it first and 10 at their own 38-yard line. And guys in the studio, it looks like we're back on, so I'm going to go back to, and it's going to be trying to get around the corner is Kahn. He cuts back inside. He's going to get about 2 yards out of it. As I'm trying to see, there we are. So I'm going to keep it on my phone just for one more minute here. Christmas. So to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Second down and 8. Second down and 8, and the Bulldogs come back out with a trips to the wide side, which is the right side of the field. Galindo to the right of Warren in the backfield. Snap is back, going to run the speed option that way, but there's a penalty down, or was it a timeout taken? I'm looking everywhere on the field, and I can't. Robbie, do you see anything?
No, they're walking.
Delay a game on the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 13, long 13 for the Bulldogs as they will break the huddle, short huddle, come back out. Ball on the left hash, trips to the wide side. They have nobody out there. Well, they got the safety up top. I see the linebacker pop out. Snap is back, going to run the speed option, pitch it to Galindo. Galindo's going to stop, look like he's going to throw it, then he puts it down. He makes 2 people miss, makes another one miss. He's going to get back out to
to pick up those yards.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd down at the 41-yard line. 3rd down and about 7 for the Bulldogs. Play clock is down to 13 as he will get up on the line of scrimmage. Trips to the left side, which is the wide side. Ball on the far hash. Snap is back. Straight drop to throw. They bring 4. He throws it over the middle. Oh, he was ball was well behind the intended receiver, so it's going to bring up 4th and 7 for the Bulldog. Boy, he had him wide open, just had the ball offline.
It did. It looked like he thought he was going to turn outside, and he turned in. And a lot of that right here is just Warren hasn't worked out with these receivers a lot, right? Plus has worked with receivers.
They got too many guys on the line of scrimmage. One of those guys needs to back up. Snap is back. Warren's going to throw it or attempt to throw it. Nope, he's just tackled big sack as they were on top of him. He tried to roll out to the right, and he was tackled for a huge loss on 4th down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at the 25-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I mean, obviously he was the but Coach Maupin's talking to him right now. So, I don't know. Warren should have at least thrown that away because it was a big loss, too.
Yeah, we were at the 41. Now they got 1st and 10 at our 25 after getting him. All right, we're back on the phone. They picked up about 11 on that. It's 2nd down and 6. As Palomino has that heavy package to the left, they go to the short side to Carrasco. He's going to be wrangled up and gets still pushing the pile. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 2 after a pickup of 2 for the Coyotes as they pile down there. Hartley in on the tackle amongst other Bulldogs. 2:17 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. The score is 35-22 Roswell as the Roswell Coyotes will huddle up just right on top of the ball there. The ball on the left has 2 Bulldogs. We're about to come in late, way too late. They go off the field. It's 3rd down and 1. He goes up on the line of scrimmage. He will get the 1st down. Well, Palomino probably got 2 yards on it, so just went straight up the middle and gets the pile up and 1st down for the Roswell Coyotes. So they'll umpile and try it again. So it looks like the internet's back up here, but we'll try again. As take the snap, hand it off to Crossco on that left side. Crossco on that left side. Bulldogs pile him up. So it'll be looks like a loss of 1 on the play. So let's see what they do here. Cannot connect. Oh, I hit the wrong one, that's why. All right, they switch over to the right side with their heavy package. Carrasco to the right. Palomino in the backfield. Snap is back. He's just going to run it this way. Bulldogs are there, and they're going to drag him down after a pickup of about 1. It'll be 3rd down and 9 from the Bulldogs' 11-yard line. So 3rd down and 9 from the Bulldogs' 11. On the clock, we've got 31 seconds and counting. Play clock down to 20 as Roswell will get ready to break the huddle. They're going to line up in their heavy package to the left, but they do have a receiver over here to the right side. As Carrasco at the quarterback position. Down to 2 seconds on the play clock. 1 second, they get it off. They're going to run an end around and a pass. And that's going to be incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and 9 for the Coyotes. So the Bulldogs holding so far. They're going to bring in their kicking unit, it appears, with 4th and 9 at the Bulldog 11-yard line. So they'll line it up on the 20. That's where the PAT will be, right in the middle of the field. That's where the holder will be. Bulldogs want to block this as number 48 gets ready to go. Basically no wind, just no wind here. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Off right. So the Bulldog defense comes up big and makes the hold. That'll be a turnover on the PAT. I think the Bulldogs get it at the 20-yard line. So again, we've got just 0.4 seconds to go. Bulldogs down 35-22. Let's see if they can get something going. A lot of game left here in the ball game, Robbie, was we got the whole 4th quarter.
Yeah, and we've shown we can move the ball, right? We've already scored on them. We moved the ball last time on them, so just got caught with some penalties. So, I mean, just go back to the basics. Run your offense.
Trips to the right side, one man to the left side, ball in the middle of the field. Galindo to the left of Warren in the shotgun. Snap is back. He drops straight back to throw it. He's going to throw the screen. It's going to be intercepted. Turnover, Bulldogs.
Greathouse read that perfectly as we're trying to set up the screen to Galindo over here. And he just was in the lane, and Warren threw it, and he reached up and grabbed it for the interception.
That is the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st down for the Roswell Coyotes at the Bulldog 20.5-yard line when we come back from this.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Welcome back here to the Wool Bowl as the Artesia Bulldogs, well, I don't know if we're
the right one's not moving.
Right. As the turnover on the first play after the big defensive hold and the missed field goal, Palomino back on the field with us, his running back behind him in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at the Bulldogs 21-yard line. As Palomino takes a snap, hand it off to Escano, and he's going to be hit and tackled, maybe a yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
A good play in there by the Artesia Bulldog, who's struggling to get up right now. I believe it was Huffman. Nope, it was Grantham. So good play by Grantham. Just came in behind, wrapped him up, took him down.
And they mark it right at the 20, so about a half a yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and a long 9 for the Coyotes. Play clock down to 18 as they break the huddle. Looks like he's going to go under center is Palomino. So under center, sends a man in motion. This is an offense we hadn't seen from them in a long time, and they make the best out of it as that's close to a 1st down pickup on the right side.
Yeah, Lynn going straight back to his running game, right? He tried some passes on that last series, and so he's just going back to his power running game right now.
And an interesting look is he have two tights on that time, and have 2 X-backs. This is the Roswell of old we've seen in years past going under center. He's just going to run straight up the middle, and he will get the 1st down, Will Palomino. It'll be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
That was a big turnover for the Bulldogs. They had defense came out, made a great stand, made them punch, and then offense goes on, and first play they turn it back over to him and put the defense right back on the field. So just a tough turnabout for the defense.
Roswell breaks the huddle right on top of the ball. Keep saying that, but that's where they're lining up. They just turn around and get in their positions. Again, under center, bring a man in motion from the right side, hand it off to Toscano on the left side. He's going to break a tackle. Touchdown, Roswell.
Yeah, great blocking by the offensive line of the Coyotes. They got everybody blocked. Huffman came up to make the tackle. Toscano put a move on him and just walked into the end zone.
So they'll bring out their PAT unit. Go back up by 3 scores, 41-22 with 10:36 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs look like they might turn it, and then as you said, we get that interception on us on the first play after getting a defensive stop on the missed field goal. Ball is snapped, ball's on the ground. They're just going to have to pick it up and try to get something out of it, and he's going to be tackled. Ball's still on the ground, but that'll be it. No good. So the score with 10:36 to go, 41-22, Roswell.
Looking for an amazing and affordable place to live in Artesia? Emily at Wells Apartments, 1902 West Ritchie, just west of John Deere, has immediate openings in November and is taking applications for 1, 2, 3, and 4-bedroom apartments. The Emily at Wells Apartments have in-house laundry facilities, as well as washer and dryer hookups, gym, splash pad, 2 playgrounds, a picnic area, and fiber internet. They accept HUD and any form of ID on application, including I-10s. Stop by 1902 West Ritchie in Artesia or call 575-746-4637. Emily at Wells in Artesia, where home is closer than you think.
That drive by the Roswell Coyotes, 4 plays, 21 yards, 10-yard touchdown run by Toscano. Kick was good by Guzman. Score now is Roswell 41, Artesia 22.
All right, number 15 on to kick for the Coyotes. He'll put it right on the X, middle of the field on the 40-yard line, as the Bulldogs stay up and not their normal kickoff return due to the onside stuff. And here comes the kick. Going to pump it up into the air on the left side. Coming up hard is going to be the Bulldogs and catching it, trying to get around the left side. You got a little bit of room. And I think that is that Byers? And he's tackled by Carrasco over there. He came flying up on the right side and made the tackle.
Yeah, Jack Byers comes up, and he had to come up hard to catch that. It was going to land in between some Bulldogs. So catches it and then just kept working his way to the left as it was good coverage of staying in their lanes by the kickoff team. And got to that left corner, and Carrasco makes the tackle.
So the Bulldogs with decent field position at their own 38-yard line. 10:29 to go in the ball game, down by 3 scores. 41-22 is our score. Going to go trips to the wide side, which is the right side. And Warren in the backfield in the shotgun with Galindo to his left. Snap is back. Steps up into a throw, and he's going to be caught by Kahn, and he's going to be hit immediately. They're going to put him out at about 7-yard pickup. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 3 for the Bulldogs at their own 44-yard line.
So just back to running the offense. Kahn runs a stop route over the middle, and they're press covering all our receivers, so they know we're going to be throwing the ball right now for the most part. Keegan Nichols comes up, makes a good tackle on Kahn.
Going to go A formation look, ball on the right hash. Galindo to the left of Warren in the backfield. 2nd down, and actually 2nd down and 4. Snap is back. Good blocking, going to throw the out route. It's caught, and he'll be out of bounds right there. It's Eglin for a pickup of about 8, 1st down.
And there's the running game. We're out there by Eglin on the short side of the field. He turns around, the ball's right there from Warren, catches it, steps out of bounds.
Warren comes over, gets his play. Now he'll jog out to the huddle with 22 seconds and counting down on the play clock. Going to go trips to the wide side. 1 receiver to the near side, ball on the right hash. Galindo to the left of Warren in the backfield. They got 4 down linemen, 3 down, 1 up in a standing stance. As Warren looking over to the sideline here with 5 seconds to go, changing the play down to 2 seconds. Got to snap it. They got it off. Looks over here, he's going to throw the slant. Eglin catches it, and he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5.
So just finding those holes in the defense right now. They're rushing 4, 2 linebackers, so 6 in the box, falling back into coverage. Eglin runs a slant route inside. Good throw by Warren. Good catch in traffic by Eglin.
Again, going to go up. This time they're going to switch it and go back to the A formation. So a slot and a wide out to the short side of the field, slot and a wide out to the wide side of the field. Galindo to the left of Warren in the backfield. Snap is back, drop straight back, looking, changes position, go to the other side. Now he's going to stop, and there's going to be a holding on the Bulldogs. Still with the ball. He throws it. It's caught by Jack Byers. He's going to be tackled at the 30. but that's going to be coming back as the White Hat called holding on the Bulldogs.
Boy, his first reads weren't there. Good coverage by the Coyotes. Warren did a good job of not trying to force it in anywhere. Broke to his left, extended the play, but in doing that, it's
it'll keep it at second down, but it'll be second down and where's he going to spot it? At the Bulldog 48, so second down and about 15 for the Bulldogs as Warren goes into the huddle with the play. Ball remains on the right hash. They're going to go A formation look once again. Galindo to the right of Warren in the shotgun. Derek looks over, looks like he's trying to know if he should change the play. And we're down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Finally makes his mind up. Snap is back. Drops straight back. They're coming in on him hard. He breaks away to the right. He's going to throw it. It's caught by Galindo. And he's going to get close to getting those 5 yards back. It'll bring up a third down and 10 or 11.
So you can tell, I mean, there's confusion on the offense right now without Cazadas in there trying to work Warren to his strengths. And they had 2 linebackers in the A gap, so Warren's looking over, and what do you want me to call with this blitz coming?
All right, so third down and a short 11 for the Bulldogs. The ball at the 48-yard line of the Coyotes. They've brought 2 safeties deep. Warren, false start on the Bulldogs. That'll back us up 5. It'll be third down and 15 for Artesia. As the whole right side moved, I don't know, they both thought it was something and the rest of them didn't.
Yeah.
8:33 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs need to get a quick score here and get it back. It's third down and really looks like 16. I mean, they had it right at the, but we'll call it 16. Third and 16 as they break the huddle. They're going inverted on the right side, both sides actually, the slot and the wideout. Slots are up, wideouts are back. Warren looking at the defense, snap is back, 3-man rush, nowhere to go. He swings away from one would-be tackler, now steps up away from pressure. Going to throw it to the right side. It's going to be caught by Eglin. That's about a 5-yard pickup. It'll bring up fourth down and 10.
Warren's getting chased all over that pocket. That defensive line by the Roswell Coyotes have been giving us fits all day. And he broke to his left. Somebody had a hold of him. He was able to spin out of that, going left, come back to the right, keep his eyes down the field. So, I mean, it's a great effort by Warren.
Going to go top here on the right side. Well, I take it back. We're going to go normal A formation look. Galindo to the left, Warren in the backfield. 10 seconds on the play clock. They got him off sides. That'll help us. That'll give us 5 yards. It's 4th and 10. Now it'll be 4th and 5. So they'll march it forward 5 yards. Will the officials. Clock down to 8:23. As the Bulldogs are going to send trips out to the left side this time. One receiver to the near side. Ball on the right hash. Boy, they've left one man completely uncovered out there. Now they bring a linebacker out. Snap is back, a little low. He steps, going to throw the out route. It's caught. He dropped the ball.
That's a great job by number 13 for the Coyotes. Got it to Kahn on the sideline over here. He had it in his hands out in front of him, and Nicholas Anaya just came up behind, put a hard hit on Kahn, and knocked that ball out. So it was a great play by Anaya.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes after the turnover on downs. They'll have it at their own 42-yard line as Palomino trots into the huddle for the Roswell offense. And they will come out in the same thing, an X-back on either side. Running back behind Palomino under center. 2 is in motion. Going to turn, hand it off in the middle. Bulldogs are right there. Great read by the middle linebacker.
Yeah, just Johnson blitzing through that A gap. They're trying to go right there. Toscano, as soon as he got the ball, Johnson had him, wrapped him up, and took him down.
2-yard tackle for loss. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Coyotes as they're going to take their time here. Let some clock run. Play clock at 21, and they break the huddle. Palomino now going to go back into the shotgun. They got that heavy package right. Toscano behind him in the shotgun. Play clock down to 7. Palomino, they're going to go back into it. Oh, and the Bulldogs jump off sides.
Huffman at nose guard. I mean, Palomino just gave him a hard count, and he went early.
That marks them up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 from their own 45-yard line. As the clock's back rolling with 7:36 and counting, as they're going to bring in Palomino from the sideline. He went all the way off after the penalty was called to see what coach wanted to do. So he's giving his play to the huddle now as they turn around and get on the ball. They're going to have their X-back on either side, receiver far right, running back behind Palomino up under center. And now they're looking over to the sideline. Play was changed. And now is that a timeout? Timeout taken by Roswell with 7:13 to go on the clock. The Roswell Coyotes 41, the Bulldogs 22. We're in the fourth quarter, state championship action here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
What's up, Artesia? Andy and Jen here with Faith Kids, and guess what? It's that time of year again.
Yes, Artesia, you guys showed up in true form for our first carnival last year. So this year we're going to have more booths, more games, more food, lots more fun.
It'll be... What's up, Artesia? Andy and Jen here with Faith Kids, and guess what? It's that time of year again.
Yes, Artesia, you guys showed up in true form for our first carnival last year. So this year we're going to have more booths, more games, more food, lots more fun.
It'll be Wednesday night, December 4th from 6 to 8 p.m. right here in our church parking lot, 401 South 20th Street. We'll see you there.
2nd down and 7 after this timeout taken by the Coyotes. They were almost out of time on the play clock, I guess. I thought they had time left on it, but they took a timeout. All right, so they're back in their X back on either side. One back in the backfield, and Palomino will go under center. Toscano, the running back. Man in motion is number 3, going to turn, hand it off to number 2 on the end around on the right side. He gets a big run through, and he'll pick up the first down plus all the way down to the Bulldog 43-yard line.
That's Cloud again. Great running back for them, and picks up the first down. Just misdirection. I couldn't tell if they pulled somebody, if there's a trap play or not.
So they will take their time getting back into the huddle. As Palomino left the field, he's all the way over there with coach right now. The play clock down to 20. Game clock down to 6:50 and counting, as Palomino will hustle back in with 15 on the play clock. So they'll milk every second out of this that they can. He'll go back in the shotgun. Play clock at 6. Snap back, turn, hand it off to Toscano on that right side. He'll burst through and pick up maybe 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and about 7.
So the Roswell Coyotes up 41-22, 6:28, clock running, fourth quarter. What you want to challenge your offensive line with is this. If you can just get your blocks, we'll keep running the ball, pick up first downs, and win a state championship. So it looks like Coach Lynn right now is just going to ride that offensive line on running plays.
So Palomino back into the huddle. It's 2nd down and 6. He got forward momentum, picked up 4 yards. Again, the same look here. Well, actually, they're going to split number 3 out this time on the left side. Palomino in the shotgun, snap his back, turn, fake the handoff. He's going to keep it around this left side. He'll be sliding down after a pickup of about 2. It'll bring up 3rd down. Heavy package coming in for the Roswell Coyotes here on 3rd down. Bulldogs make a couple of send in a couple of guys as well. Play clock down to 23. Game clock under 5:30 and counting. Heavy right. Carrasco to the left of Palomino in the backfield. Ball on the left hash. And they can run off at 11 seconds here on the play clock before they have to snap it. And that looks like what Palomino's going to do. Snap is back, turn, hand it off to Carrasco. Bulldogs play it perfectly, and he will be tackled for a loss. It'll bring up 4th down for the Coyotes, 4th and about 7.
Well, that's a great adjustment there, right? We evened up the numbers. Our corner came out, sat on the edge, and yeah, the numbers were even, and we make a great play on it.
Actually looks like they will stay in their offense as Palomino coming back onto the field here. It's going to be 4th down and 6 for the Coyotes. As they break the huddle with 10 seconds on the play clock. Heavy package to the right, which is the short side of the field. Carrasco to the left of Palomino in the backfield. tried to draw us off sides. Play clock down to 1-0. They'll take the penalty and punt it. This looks like what they're going to do. So flag comes out. That'll march them back 5 yards. It'll be 4th and 11.
So a great third down stop by the Bulldog defense, right? They haven't quit. They're not giving up. I mean, crazy things can happen. 4:24 left in the game. So, I mean, it's just a great stop there. Forced Landon to try to draw us off sides and then punt the ball.
And they're treating it like a timeout. Nobody called timeout, but the whole offense is all the way over on the. He just blew it, so they'll have to come out here. The play clock is running, and the clock's not running, so it doesn't help them to run any time off here because it's not running. All right, they're about now. Crossco will go back at the punter.
They're missing somebody.
Yeah, they're man coming on quickly here, down to 8 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry to get the punt off. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. 2 seconds, 1 second. They're going to have a delay of game again. I don't know. He finally threw the penalty. It was like 3 seconds after the. So they'll back them up 5 more yards, which just gives them more area to punt, really.
They were missing 2 more guys. That's the problem.
Yeah. All right, so they'll back them up 5. They'll be punting from their side of the 50 now. Well, nope, not quite. They're on the Bulldog 49.5. So it looks like they got all their guys out there.
Count them. They got too many now.
Yeah, I thought they did too. 22 is now jogging off the field. Roscoe gets the snap a little bit high. He'll get it away. Oh, ball. The punt was not very good. They're not going to call a penalty. It was a good acting job by Roscoe.
Yeah.
He flopped pretty big, and I saw the white hat say no.
McDonald came flying in there, had a good break on the ball, came in, tried to block that punt, and then just kind of held up. He did bump Carrasco, but not the flop that we saw.
That's a good job. That's what you teach your punter.
Yeah.
You know, if they touch you, go ahead and fall down. You could get the call. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 33-yard line. 4:15 to go. Got to get some quick scores here. As Bulldogs have their A formation look. Ball on their left hash. Galindo to the left of Warren in the backfield. Snap is back. Straight drop. He's going to step up under pressure. Going to roll from it to the left. Now he's just going to go out of bounds, which is probably a good play there. Stop the clock.
That's tough. You know, 2 deep safeties. They're pressing us up on the line of scrimmage, so they're kind of throwing us off our routes, and they got a good defensive line with the rush on. So just a bend but don't break defense for the Coyotes right now, and it's working.
I'm going to go trips to the right side, which is the wide side of the field. Warren will have Galindo to his left. 1 receiver to the top side of the field on the short side. Ball on the left hash. Bulldogs going from south to north here. Warren takes a snap. They rush 4. He's going to have to roll away from pressure. He rolls out to the right. Bulldogs adjust their routes. Now he's just going to run it. He's got the first down and steps out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
Boy, Diego Lopez was wide open in the middle of the field. When he started rolling right, Diego was about even with him, and he never looked that far left again. He kept looking at the receivers over here on the sideline. Never saw him, but, I mean, picked up the first down, but he was wide open.
Yeah. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. This time the ball on the right hash. Trips to the left side for the Bulldogs, which is the wide side of the field. Galindo again lines up on the left, to the left of Warren. Snap is back. They bring a blitz. Galindo picks it up. Warren's going to turn and get down the field. He's to the 50 before he's run out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down and about 5, depending on where they spot him.
Boy, and we know Frankie Galindo. He's been a great player for us the last 2 years, a running back. But, man, what we don't mention a lot is what you just called his blitz pickup. He does it over and over and over again on a linebacker. And so he does a great job with that.
He really does. Good block there for him. All right, so it springs up 2nd down and 4. He did get to the 49 of the Coyotes. A formation look. Galindo to the left of Warren. Snap is back. Straight drop. Steps into a throw. It's going to be caught, and out of bounds is Eglin for the first down at the 38-yard line.
And that's, honestly, Joby, I thought we'd take more advantage of that today on our wide receivers because Eglin and Jack Byers are 6'4". Their corners are like 5'7" and 5'8". And I know we've thrown a couple of in the end zone in the red zone, just trying to get it up to them, and we haven't completed them, but I thought we'd be more successful with them today.
Slot to wide out on either side. A formation. Glendo to the left of Warren in the backfield. As he's going to call in max protect. We haven't seen that basically very much all year. Snap is back, a little bit low. He steps up, going to step into one. He's got Kahn. That's a first down pickup all the way down to the 15-yard line of the Roswell Coyotes. Great throw and catch.
Yeah, just a good, first of all, by calling the max protect, he saw what was happening, and Jet Fuentes comes in and makes a great block in there, gives him time to throw.
Clock rolling, 3:33 and counting. Bulldogs right back on the ball, turn, hand it off to Glendo, and they swallow him in the backfield. It's like we didn't block anybody. They just hit him in the backfield.
Well, that's what I was thinking, the exact same thing. Number 40, which is Rutley, number 11, we don't have on our sheet. They were just standing there unblocked to meet Glendo in the backfield, so I don't know what happened there.
Not sure either. All right, so it's going to be second down and about 12 after the loss. A formation, ball on the right hash. Here they come, and there's a penalty flag down. I think they were offside. They're going to call a false start on us. I didn't see it, but I'm not down there. I saw a Roswell Coyote coming in early, but right before the snap. But that'll march us back 5. It'll be second down and about 17 now, back at the 21, 22-yard line. As the Bulldogs break the huddle, slot and wide out either side. Glendo to the left of Warren in the backfield. Play clock down to 12. They got them to jump that time. Well, they didn't. Yeah, they do. They finally throw the flag. That'll give us the 5 back.
Gosh.
So back and forth. Offsides on the Coyotes. The only thing I can think on that false start, he must have been one of our receivers out there.
I think it was Jack Byers.
Yeah, he must have
threw it.
Yeah,
out there.
All right, so back to second down and 12. They show the blitz. They bring a great pickup again. The ball's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Looked like either Greathouse or Lynn got a hand on it.
Yeah, trying to get Eglin on that slant route over the middle. I wish they would do it Byers, wide side of the field. The slot ran that post route. Byers is coming across the middle, and you put it up in the air, there's nothing that corner can do.
Except for pass interfering, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings up a third down and 12. A formation, ball on the right hash, Glendo to the right of Warren. Snap is back. They rush 4. He's going to step up into traffic. Now he's just going to keep it. He's going to go out of bounds after a pickup of about 3, maybe 4. Bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Warren tends to look to the right, doesn't he? Looking right the whole time. Don't know what his first read or if they're calling actual, if he's even making reads, but you'd think he would as a junior.
So it'll bring up 4th down and about 7 for the Bulldogs. They can get a first. Their ball is at the 12-yard line of the Coyotes as they break the huddle with an empty backfield. Trips to the left. Slot and a wide out to the right. They look like they're going to bring a blitz. Snap is back. They do. Bring the house. It's knocked down at the, it's tipped at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, Miguel Lucero, number 34, broke free, trying to throw it over to the middle, and he got his hand up, tipped the ball. So another turnover on downs for the Bulldogs, but a great defensive stand by the Roswell Coyotes.
2:26 to go here in the ball game as Roswell will get the ball back on their own 12-yard line. And the Bulldog defense back on the field once again. Roswell again will try to run as much clock as they can, and of course score. I mean, they're not going to stop playing. They got a heavy package to the right side. But I keep saying that they really don't. They're back in that bring a man in motion. Going to turn and pitch it to number 2, student body right. He's around the corner. He'll get to the 15, break inside, maybe out to about the 18-yard line, pick up a 7 or 8.
Good job by Cuellar out there because Jalen Cloud, he's got speed and he had open field, and Cuellar had a blocker on him. And he decided to try to go around him. He shed the block and then made the tackle out there.
So second down and long 1-2 for the Coyotes. As they're back on the ball pretty quick this time with 20 seconds left on the play clock. But time ticking away here as the Roswell Coyotes, unless some kind of a big touchdown by the Bulldogs, look like they will get the state championship this year. Man in motion, and it off up the middle. There was a little, it was like 432, it looked like to me, our old 4.
You know, we got to give it to the Roswell Coyotes. They came in with a great game plan. They played to their strengths. They really didn't do anything. I mean, they had a trick play here, one I remember, but they didn't do anything we didn't know that they were going to do coming in, and they just beat us on the field today.
They did. They got us in the first game, and now they're going to get us in the state championship game. So last year they got us in district, but we win the state championship game. This time the reverse, as the Roswell Coyotes line up. 5-6 seconds counting on the play clock. Palomino will go under center, and looks like he's going to have to hurry. Gets it off in time, hands it up in the middle again, and Toscano will roll forward for a pickup of about 8. Actually going to be about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
I mean, and here's the difficulty of Artesia, Joby, and you know this, I'm going to say it for everybody. If we come out and we don't win a state championship, everybody feels like it wasn't a great season. These young boys have had a great season.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're playing in the state championship game, which not a lot of people can say. So just the Bulldogs have had a great year this year.
They're in the victory formation. The clock is down to 22 seconds. 8 seconds on the play clock. This will be the last play of the game. Snap back, kneels down, and the Roswell Coyotes are going to win the state championship as there's 10 seconds and counting here. Bulldogs, as Robbie said, had a tremendous season. They come up short. They're trying to get number 33. But we'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up and have the final stats for you.
The biggest sale of the year is finally here. The year-end liquidation sale is on now at Carlsbad Ford. All remaining 2024s must go to make room for the new models, and that means thousands in rebates, discounts, and savings. Get a 2024 Expedition with APR as low as 1.9% for 36 months and $1,000 customer cash, plus 1.9% for 36 months on 2024 Mustangs and F-150 and below models, and 0% for 36 months and $500 customer cash on 2024 Escape. Savings across the lot during the year-end liquidation sale at Carlsbad Ford, 2802 West Pierce.
It's a red tag sales event at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Fall into savings with 0% APR on your favorite Chevy models, like the 24 Silverado half-ton and 24 and 25 model Equinox. Need more room to carry your crew through the holidays? We have a great selection of Tahoes and Suburbans, as well as the highly anticipated all-new Chevy Traverse. So hurry in today to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Offer ends December 2nd, 2024. GM Financial Financing for well-qualified buyers.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
KCLT is the leader in surface rental equipment and customer service throughout the Permian Basin. With yards in Artesia and Monahans, Texas, you can count on KCLT to work 24/7, 7 days a week. Their professional mechanics are always out in the field and are Dodge certified. KCLT is there to make sure your site is ready when you are ready and can certify your man lift and forklift operators on site or in our yards. Save KCLT in your contacts. 575-308-8647. Surface rental equipment all in one place. KCLT, helping you keep America running. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
It's the Thanksgiving meat sale at Finn's Country Market in Artesia. Cook's bone-in ham, butt portion $1.97 a pound, shank portion $1.77 a pound. Hormel Cure 81 spiral sliced ham, bone-in $1.99 a pound. Boston butt pork shoulders, 2-piece package, 99 cents a pound. And honeysuckle white young turkeys, 88 cents a pound at Finn's Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Pepsi Select Flavors 12-pack cans, 2 for $11 at Finn's Country Market in Artesia.
All right, welcome back here to KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. We've got Josh Howard joining in to give us the final stats of today's championship game.
Artesia Bulldogs had 18 first downs, 27 rushes for 256 yards, 18 receptions for 181 yards receiving. We were 18 for 35, no interceptions. We have 1 interception, no touchdowns passing. No fumbles, 11 penalties for 64 yards. We were 1 for 13 on third down conversions, and we were 0 for 6 on fourth down conversions. For the Roswell Coyotes, 29 first downs, 56 rushes for 317 yards, 9 receptions for 141 yards receiving. Roswell Coyotes were 9 for 20, 2 touchdowns.
Are you looking for a fun challenge? Come try the new Ninja Cross System courses at the Artesia Aquatic Center. Open 3 days a week, these courses have something for everyone. If the easier course is a little too easy for you, you could try to become just the 5th person to complete the challenge course. And the best, are you looking for a fun challenge? Come try the new Ninja Cross System courses at the Artesia Aquatic Center. Open 3 days a week, these courses have something for everyone. If the easier course is a little too easy for you, you could try to become just the 5th person to complete the challenge course. And the best part is, there's no additional cost. You could get access to the courses with your normal membership or day pass. These courses are open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Sundays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Come make a splash at the Artesia Aquatic Center today. Go Bulldogs!
And with a rate as high as 5.50%, you can watch it grow like never before. This high rate on a 12-month term is for new deposits only with a minimum of $5,000. Learn how to spring into savings at Artesia Credit Union, 210 North 5th Street in Artesia. Member NCUA.
As the seasons change, it can be a great time to refresh your oral health too. Here's a few fall tooth care tips from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Fall is a great time to switch out your toothbrush. Toothbrushes should be replaced every 3 to 4 months. With fall coming comes fall baking, which means lots of sugar-laden treats. In addition to the goodies, try reaching for fruits and vegetables that are rich in fiber. And as the end of your insurance year approaches, now could be the perfect time to take advantage of any unused dental benefits. Please call and schedule your appointment today at Smile Expressions in Artesia.
First American Bank was founded in Artesia in 1903 and is the oldest and largest independent community bank in New Mexico. We have reached a milestone few companies in this country can celebrate, our 120-year anniversary. We thank our customers and our communities for their support and friendship. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Will Banks LLC in Artesia and Hobbs, New Mexico is seeking dedicated and motivated individuals to join their new team specializing in crane services for the construction and production industry in the Permian Basin. Immediate openings are available for Class A CDL flatbed step deck truck operators with pay starting at $28 per hour and full benefit package. Applicants must have a clean driving record, 3 years CDL driving experience, and be able to pass a drug and alcohol screen. For more information, visit willbanks.us. Willbanks is an equal opportunity employer.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
That concludes this edition of Artesia Bulldog Football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University, Pecos Valley Equipment, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Big O Tires of Carlsbad, Kane Electrical Supply, the City of Artesia Police Department, Coterra Energy, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Smile Expressions, Edge Safety, Faith Baptist Church, Finn's Country Market, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Tate Branch Dodge, Hawker & Sons, KFC, Incredible Printing, JS Warden Son Insurance, J&J Home Care, Richland Motors, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Amigo Machinery, La Fonda, Mac Energy, Pressure Services, Richland Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, State Farm Agent Sandy Stockton, Spur Energy Partners, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Western Bank, Willbanks Trucking, John and Nancy Yates, and the Eddy County DWI Task Force. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
Welcome in Thanksgiving week, and we have much to be thankful